ayashaywa kuma games nje lengasho ukuthi angi9 laba wadlalile since 2022 kushaya amagoli angi24 so uyabona ukuthi emagoli ayashaywa kule fixture le. Hello and welcome, libito lami ngilinda ngingimaster ngokadlamini sakulethela wona lo mdlalo lona licembu leMbabane Swallows alikaqali kahle isizini lesetulu, licembu nayo leMoneni Pirates nalo alikaqali kahle isizini lesetulu. Liyemahambisile ke coach Mwase washo ke ukuthi unetinkinga ekhaya eMalawi licembu leMoneni Pirates, kodwa licembu leMbabane Swallows libonile ukuthi the last coach lo abawinela ileague kuMbabane Swallows ngoKhalebho kaNgwenya ubuyile ke yena Khalebho kaNgwenya ecembini layo iMoneni Pirates. Kodwa ke ngamletha Tony Tabetse njengoba oyadlalile lama games igame yeMoneni Pirates over the years, in fact nayigcina iMoneni Pirates kudla iMbabane Swallows in 2022 before last season. You were there, Tony Tabetse. Welcome, Tony.
Siyabonga master Sibo selababukele emakhaya. Indeed vele sitawubukele game lemnanzi le normally experience amagoli. Negame yakhona iba yinhle ngoba ngicabanga ukuthi nalo sekhaya lento ababukela namhla utayijabulela master.
I-fixture lena lehlale iba nemagoli noma ngabe kunini nabagcina nje kudlala le two teams Moneni Pirates won ngamagoli amathathu kulinye. Singa anticipate a very exciting game even namuhla.
Yeah, ngicabanga kanjalo master ukuthi nalamuhla kutaba kanjalo. I think we're going to watch Moneni Pirates le starter from the back build ups and we're going to watch the different ball games from Mbabane Swallows le mhlambe isebenzise power play. But kuba game lemnanzi lekusuela katseni lebo simato dlala la dlane Moneni kube khona lokuthi award kusta iresult yakhona takugcinekile.
I'm sure ngilenye ma fixture nawo lokuthi nawuthi uyodlala against iMoneni Pirates wathi nje ukuthi ayi beautiful football, goals.
It was a game lebe ubofisa kuyidlala but mawucetha kuyidlala you have to go and rest ilanga lonke uphumula because from minute 1 kuze kufika ku 90 kube selokugijinywa kube selokudlalwa njalo. And the exciting part ukuthi ke iMoneni Pirates they never badlale ibrand lehlukile ngale bahlale kuyidlala, so we expect the same thing even namuhla.
Tony, history yalama teams lawa and sibuka nokuthi the two coaches iMoneni Pirates ehambise coach wafika coach Zenzile Mpofu wabamba lelo viki ngala kuMbabane Swallows Caleb cishe nguye coach ucoachile iMoneni Pirates futhi wayicoacha neMbabane Swallows. Nakubuka Caleb yathi iMoneni singagadzana
kutabalikhonyana because mawukhuluma nga coach mhlambe Caleb ubile waya kuMoneni and kuba bakhe Moneni badlala bafika na final I think tournament yes of which ngicabanga ukuthi nakhona ubati kahle ukuthi babantu abadlala kanjani. But the interesting part ukuthi iMoneni they never change culture yabo irrespective ukuthi kuthi coach lo njani, so we expect to see the same thing. It's very exciting to watch these two teams.
Sibonile over the years now uthi uyabuka round ubona ema-fans eMoneni Pirates nawo mhlamba seta ema-fans eMbabane Swallows the atmosphere la emavuso yilelo singagada noma lokungangeta kuvelele ekhathi groundini kuma-players ukuthi le support labayithola kuma-fans.
Of course the vibe man mawudlala la kamanzini iMoneni Pirates they always support the team up mabala kamanzini, so we expect that as well. And of course Mbabane Swallows with their fans nabo anticipating a very good game. And of course the badlale four games bangawini Mbabane Swallows neMoneni nayo 4 games kanjalo ingawini, so namuhla kumele ukuthi kube khona lokho awina kuze ukuthi mhlambe neMoneni mayiwina nayo there's a chance ukuthi ngajambi Swallow neSwallow nayo mayiwina there's a chance ukuthi ngavali gap nosethu.
Njoba sibona ukuthi some of ama-fans eMbabane Swallows already sekavele afikile ngwevile ke mshiya lo asupporta igame yokuqala bekasupporta iYoung Buffaloes because nangale ngeshiya kuhleli ama-fans iYoung Buffaloes ngeke mhlambe bese kuba nemthelela kule game yabo ukuthi iMbabane Highlanders bese supporta iMoneni Pirates.
It's always the case. I mean I think Mbabane Swallows players they know that na Highlander they know nabo ukuthi nyalo makuphuma nje Highlander ngeni Swallow ama-fans Highlander will support iMoneni. We always know that isitaba kanjalo, so that's what brings the excitement around the stadium. So we hope ukuthi the players understand that because once you understand that kumele next deliver at the ground.
John ngifuna sibuke mhlambe indlela lel ground mavuso kuyadlala idlalile igame yokuqala noma iyadlala igame yokuqala iYoung Buffalows neMbabane Highlanders the pitch lapha phasi angeke mhlambe kube nemthelela because akuselo ground lelingathi liniseleka kahle.
Yeah, kuba khona umthelela but the fact that weather isivumile on the day alini alishisi so mhlambe kutaba kancane ukuthi the fact masongena so igame is 2 ukhanza le ground lingasi level ngale ndaba lingakhona but akufani ngesikhathi ukhanze bani badlale selitulu selinile so we think ukuthi we anticipate ukuthi igame itaba kahle and the players they are well prepared for this game.
Yeah. The difference between this pitch and artificial turf siyathi ukuthi inqumbela ama teams alakhasa tayile kakhulu ukudlala artificial turf but natural grass le lo mehluko kuba mkhulu kanganani if kusuka from artificial turf to natural.
The bounce kwekuqala nje ayifanani ibounce la ibhola mayita ubounce ku artificial nale bounce etshanini ayifanani the speed of the pass mabakuphasela le bhola iyaskila ngesikhathi ihamba idlala etshanini kanti mayidlala artificial iyabamba so I should think ukuthi ama players they understand this because normally badlala ku artificial pheze badlale la etshanini so we expect ukuthi nabo they will adjust to that.
Sitawubuka ezisiwabona ama-fans eMoneni Pirates nebhendi mhlambe siyigadile yayo iMoneni Pirates ukuthi itawufika isive lapha ungathi bakhuluma ngedaily bread la nangibuka ngathi lo daily bread ukuthi Mbabane Swallows noma ngibani.
Bangasho ukuthi daily bread because iMoneni I think they got the better of Swallows I think for a couple of games so bangacabanga kanjalo but before nathi besathi ukuthi iMbabane Swallows daily bread yethu bekuyiboneni so mhlambe bangacabanga ukuthi kuchangile but today I think it's going to change.
John ngisatawufuna board coaches cishe ngibafune Caleb Ngwenya already sokhona ngilakhulula nje kancane ngimthole Caleb Ngwenya wayo iMbabane Swallows ete la atositshela ukuthi ngabe game plan yakhe itsini ngabe nakasuka ke Caleb ngabe sese uyabuya futhi nawe sokhuluma ngawe ama comments ayo akhe coach Caleb njengoba ngishito ke mbukeli ukuthi nginaye coach wayo iMbabane Swallows le coach Caleb is the last coach kuwina ileague kuMbabane Swallows before aye ku Moneni Pirates le team ladlala nayo namuhla. Coach, welcome. Ingabe throughout the week njoba sikuvile ngalesihlanu ngalesine ku pre-match ukuthi le game ayisiko between wena neMoneni Pirates eMbabane Swallows neMoneni Pirates.
Yes, it's true. The game is between the two teams, but we are interested in this game in the sense that we know our position. We want to improve our log position. So we're taking it very serious and positive. We want to go for 3 points in this game.
Coach, ukukhuluma uthi ngifuna ukuthola 3 points kule game lena. But isizini anikayiqali kahle noma mhlambe some of the games ngikhonile ukuthi niwawine. Say igame yesi4 lena solo iwini ngayithola. The last win lena ayithola la eMavuso. It was against iRoyal Leopard. Ingabe lokho akakhathathini wena building up kule game yeMoneni Pirates.
Kuyangikhathatha kakhulu. Solo siyafuna ukuthi what is wrong lamaphutha lesiwendawo singawalungisa kanjani because akusho ukuthi sidlala kabi but there are too many mistakes and we get punished in the process so siyawalungisa kakhulu siyathemba ukuthi it's only a slump in our form. We're going to improve.
Before ngudedele coach ingabe mhlambe ezinjoba usho ukuthi emaphutha khonile ukuthi niwalungiselele ngitiphi mhlambe the key positions la ubone khona ukuthi ngathi kudzinga nilungise khona kakhulu.
Tinenge tingone as we go to January lese sithi phikile where we need to reinforce but angeke ngikusho la but kukhona lesikwentako kulungisa lapha sibona kunethi kebes khona.
Coach, ngidakudedela. Thank you very much, Coach. Good luck egameni yakho. Against your former side, Moneni Pirates. Good luck, Coach. Yes. In coach wayo iMbabane Swallows ke loyo coach Caleb lebesikhuluma naye la uyasho ukuthi le game lena akusiyo between yena neMoneni Pirates kodwa igame yeMbabane Swallows neMoneni Pirates ngidamlanze njengoba ngishito ngathi yona iMoneni Pirates earlier last week bamkhulula coach Mark Mwase wahamba washo ukuthi cha unetinkinga lanato ekhaya kodwa ke coach siyathi ukuthi the other week kwaba nokuthi uyahamba coach nafika ni interim nabamba la teamini ingabe malungiselelo building up egamini eMbabane Swallows ahambe kanjani coach?
It's just normal preparations, kids. We know our culture. We just have to revive our culture, play our simple football, share the ball, and see what comes out. No pressure.
No pressure, coach, but nawubuka ema-results akabi yinvo ngasho lengasho ukuthi iyanvuma ku-the past 3-4 games solo ngayitholi i-win ingabe kuta egemini namuhla njoba usho ukuthi no pressure but ngikuphi la nilungise khona namhla kakhulu kuta egemini namuhla?
No, we have to do one thing. We have to develop the confidence in the players. Yeah, because if you don't win, automatically the confidence disappears. But we're an old team. We know what it takes to come back when you're down. Simple. We know.
If coach bonga sama apha cishe konke noma kusukela kuqala isizini ngiyathi kusingendile analysis ni technical bench bongasho ukuthi beside the confidence ngikuphi mhlambe as a team la nibona ukuthi kumele nilungise khona kakhulu?
I think it was trying to integrate the new players. Yeah, the integration of the new players, it didn't come out as he wanted to be. But they are getting there. We are giving them back their confidence, and we're trying to talk to the senior players. I think say, just welcome these boys, make them play, make them feel at home. It's about Moneni. It's a home of football.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing.
Coach, mhlambe nine nje nitakule game lena ngiyathi ukuthi nani nibo coach nawe uncoach kuba netimvo mhlambe luthakethako. If you were to given ku coach Moneni Pirates permanently for the next 3 years.
Permanently?
For the next 3 years or 5 years. Ungawathembisa ini ama-fans Moneni Pirates?
Back to culture. Bringing back the glory days. That's the theme for Moneni Pirates. That's the motto. We're bringing back the glory days. That is.
Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck against your Mbabane Swallows. Ngiyamkhulula yena Mr. Richard waka Ngamphalala. Ngidambuyisa ke Tony Thabetse la njoba ngishito solo sihleli naye la utawuchaza ukuthi ingabe mhlambe kuhamba kanjani noma board coaches ukuthi ahamba kanjani asathine ama comments awo because simvile coach Caleb siyamuva naye coach Richard ukuthi namuhle egemini namuhla kudzinga nje ukuthi balese i-confidence back kule team njengoba i-team lena iMoneni Pirates lengasho ukuthi i-culture yayo njengoba asho Richard ukuthi i-culture lena lengasho ukuthi i-reach in terms of kudlala ibhola thithi uyabeva bo coach Richard ukhuluma ngekubuyisa i-confidence kubadlali beMoneni Pirates. Coach Caleb ukhuluma ukuthi this game ayisiko between coach Caleb Moneni, between Mbabane Swallows and Moneni Pirates.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Caleb is trying to say our coach is the pressure from his side, and the truth is it's between Mbabane Swallows and Moneni Pirates. The most important thing, my points, but we cannot shy away from the fact that these two teams have grown to be rivals lately. Ukudlala kwabo mhlambe Moneni Pirates ibenekabili kathathu kuMbabane Swallows, so Mbabane Swallows will want to win this game today.
I-warm up thithi njoba ezubona ama-players your former colleagues bakhona bonunu labathi nabafika eteamini bafike bakhanzanine mhlambe le composition yayo le team over the years noma since nahamba nine bakhoronile ne-recruiter the right players for Mbabane Swallows.
Yeah, Master, it's all about badlala bafika ukuthi bamunye kulaba abakhanzile bakhona. So I can only hope ukuthi laba bakhona nyalo bakhonile kubatshengisa ukuthi kudlalela Mbabane Swallows kusho kuthini, and we have a couple of them laba solo bakhona. Ngicabanga ukuthi laba abafana labancane labafika kubatakuthatha lo babe bakusebenzise mhlambe kusukela namuhla going forward.
Ngiyayibona i-warm-up bakhona bonhlanhla Ngwenya wabashiya bakhona bosizwe lwethu wabashiya ukhona Newman Philiso wabashiya then bakhona boKaras. I think muphi nje umdlalo Tony lova ngathi akakhoni kunika the best kanzi i-potential boyibona ukuthi ikhona ezisibona i-starting 11 sayo iMbabane Swallows uyabuya esandanezo mathabele epalini including nabomthunzi ku left side. Take us through Titi.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect lineup. You look at Newman Philiso. Lately has been the captain of the team, and he has been able to lead from the back. Of course, we've got Manda Palmer, the experienced player.
Return Palmer. Isho kuthini kule team?
It's a lot. I mean, he knows the culture of the team. Naye ngomunye mhlambe lo ngafaka sandla ekukhuliseni labadlali labasha. We've got Matabela back naye as well. Naye lo wathi culture le team. I think kubudlaleni Mbabane Swallows more than anything it's about winning. So they know ukuthi every game akusiyo ukuthi mhlambe noma ngabe i-team lengakanani it's important ukuthi ba win.
Nawubuka ngisystem bani leyo edlalako namhla iMbabane Swallows based on the players lo wabona ku line up.
Of course they will attack. I mean, you look at Bonhlanhla Ngwenya, of which is the most underrated player. And even though Usenga Pumi out of his shell, we expect him because by now he's one of the best. It's a good left footer. We've got Sizwele Tushabalala back on the lineup today. A quality player, talented. He's been there for a long time in Mbabane Swallows. He knows Guti Swallows Daraganjan and is capable of taking on defenders. So I think in Amuta, Magagate Sizwele, Magagate Ntangweni, and you've got Ngomokina as well, a youngster. He came and then loan, then he come back now. So I think he is more matured now. We expect Bona Gusimtambe back on the creator in Mbabane Swallows a chance.
Le starting 11 seMbabane Swallows nawo sibuka singawajabulisa lama fans la lapha e-stadium namhla kubanika ama-goals laba bafisayo.
Yeah, master, they have to. Abana a choice. They have to because the expectations of the team always in goal, and some of these players they know about that. So if you have a field like this one and you have my fans that you expect to see you deliver today.
Sitawubuka Tony i-team le hostile namhla item Moneni Pirates lisekhaya la enkundleni yasema Mavuso. Nawubuka overall that team yayo i-Moneni Pirates on the other side bayawo mapha nayo ngilenye team njengoba sishido ukuthi abakakhona kuwina kule last 4 games, but this is the starting 11. Tony, take us through Qiniso uyabuya from that injury yakhe. We still have Bobiko Sbanze, your former teammate kuMbabane Swallows. Take us through.
Yeah, I mean we've got Qiniso now, a goalkeeper, well trained. He's still young, by the way, but experienced learning. So calm and cool. You always know what's then you've got the captain, of course. You know what's the marshal the defense, very experienced. Controller and then you've got Bobigo. He's been at Swallows as well. He will want to perform today because Swallow and Agabine figures but now he's back with Moneni Pirates, and that is where I think he played his best football. And you expect him to see Nanamuta Adaliga.
Good defense ku left side siyambona Vukile Khumalo uyamati ukwadlala naye mhlambe i-contribution yakhe kule team in terms of good defend, in terms of attack, in terms of crosses laba wadzingako kule game le.
He's got a very good left footer. He can go up and down. He can provide wing play as well. He can take shots as well. Crosses are pinpoint. So you expect now we say mhlambe maga right on his left utawafaka la crosses in the box.
Ngibani lo ngaywenela i-Moneni Pirates le game le?
I think Innocent Pakule as well as Biko. He's got talent. I mean, all the talent is there with Biko. It's only here and there Mtambela kona my decision making final third. Otherwise, na inglomu Mtambela ngai win the Moneni Pirates again.
There's this young man Senanelo Ngambule. I'm sure ukwambukela a couple of times where mathi ukuthi ukuthi kanganani. Ngabe vele nombuka igame yakhe since afikile ku Moneni Pirates ukukhulile nekuthi ku game yanamuhla kukhona mhlambe la nga contribute kubo.
I mean he's growing slowly but surely. He's growing to the right direction, and we expect him to namuhla because you want to play this kind of game. So this is the place. I mean this is the field. I mean my fans are corner la good la ungafuna ukuthi uhambe la today.
What kind of formation Moneni Pirates idlala namhla based on this lineup?
You look at them, they will want to attack, of course, but the culture will change. We expect them to build from the back. They've got quality players, they've got players that are comfortable in the back, defenders that are comfortable to play from the back, even in the midfield. With Senanelo Ngambule trying to link midfield and a striker. So I would say today we'll see the same Moneni Pirates.
You have a player like Menzi, who's the captain.
Yeah, I mean,
there's so much
from the back. there's so much experience. I mean, he knows when to do what, nini, go pikanjani. So, and I think he will show the boys in the right direction. Yeah.
I'm sure ngiyathi ukuthi ikhona relationship lonayo na Richard coach wayo iMoneni Pirates mhlambe kunganani lokwati kongaye nephilosophy yakhe style of play sakhe.
I think I gotta take Gakulu Kuba Moneni. He likes to play the ball on the ground. He likes to start from the back. So I think what I like about Moneni is that they always try to recruit coaches laba join the philosophy. They don't change the culture. So now I gotta take that corner, and I still want to see him improve because I mean now he's left alone.
Tony, I know ukuthi inhlito yakhe ingakuphi, but I know we are a football person. You know football, and based on the two starting 11 support teams, ungangipha ukuthi mhlambe ngibani lobukekala ngathi cishe une upper hand kule game le.
Based on current performance, of which both teams are not performing well. But there are 4 games, probably, and I think about winning, but there are 2 draws. Performance-wise, so one will want to get 3 points. So I want to believe Moneni playing Gamanzin, they will want to get the points. They will have more supporters because they are playing at home. They are Gamanzin, of which by Tabatoba support. So in that regard, I will think with Moneni they will get 1 over because they have played Swallows, I think 2-3 times by the Glanzelai. Hence today, by Peseting, but I will still want to believe that Swallows will want to get the revenge also.
Ngibani lo gcina le game lena kakhulu so shito ukuthi both teams abakawini ku the past 4 games ngibani lo igcina kakhulu le game lena siyathi ukuthi I-pressure lekulama players lawa Moneni Pirates Mbabane Swallows ngibani lo igcina kakhulu
Swallows need it more. They are a big team. They need to catch up. So they are even closer. So if they win today, it will get them at least closer to number 1. So even though Moneni Pirates also need the game, I mean, to boost their confidence.
Ton, kukwaba mhlambe netinvo lengasho ukuthi tiya confuse even ama supporters. Ema players ngabe akukangenini kuwo kakhulu kwabalimata kwadzinga ukuthi bohlalwe nabo phasi ba motivate nekubakhulisa.
It always affects them. Whatever that is happening around the team, it always affects the players. But once senior players in the team, they are always to cool down the situation. This is the way to do it. And the most important thing on your team is to play. So any other thing yes, it does affect, but the most important thing, the people are here. So the most important thing is the performance in the field of play.
Moneni Pirates, now siyabuka last season kwaqala Christopher Emini, your former coach. Wabuya Caleb, your former coach. Wabuya Meki Mwasa kazanga coach. Lekushintsha kwabo coach Tony. Akulimati mhlambe le rhythm noma mhlambe the culture of the team.
Of course it does affect and it affects even the players because lo coach makafika utawungathi lo mdlali lona amsebenzisi kanibeka solo adala. So it does affect them, but as players you need to keep your cool, you need to work hard. Go coach utawudlalisa umdlali la cabanga ukuthi ngeke zamsiza. So if you work hard, the results it will show in the field of play.
Mbuka your former teammate Caesar was training the kumthiwa kanganani kuba mhlambe ne legend abe part of the team just to motivate, just to train the team, more especially the youngsters.
What I like about him is he's a motivator more than a coach, more than a fitness trainer. He's a motivator. So when he's around, whatever that when they are going there, so that motivates the players. So I think it will work for them. And he's just been helping them a lot.
And ubekhona cishe bonke labo coach labafikile solo ukhona in fact wadlala even nase South Africa phasi kwa coach lengasho ukuthi ukhonile ukukhokha the best of eMaswati Jomoson.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of experience there except nalokuthi fitness trainer we are assistant coaching. So we now in again we umbona sukuma mtamba kukhuluma nabo even at training you always abakhulumise mhlawumbe even coach mhlawumbe makahard on that player he calls him aside so he knows that the experience lanayo it rubs on the players.
Okay, ngifuna sihambe as the players asawo mapha siza bawa maphisa. Ngifuna sengale the two goalkeepers labangale ngemuva. Ukhona Sandanezo Mathabela. Ukhona Romario. Those the two goalkeepers because Sandanezo walimala wadlala Romario wadlala kahle walimala Romario uyabuya Sandanezo uza ayikhona thatha indzawo yakho.
I mean both goalkeepers are good irrespective of ukuthi Mathabela una experience he knows ukuthi makabuya injury uzabuyele teamini tawenda kanjani but both have been good as well. So I think the competition yabo makes it easy for coach ukuthi mhlambe but ukuthi team yabo is safe at the back.
If there's one goalkeeper low wheel waphinze wavuka it's him Mathabela.
It's gone through a lot. It's gone through a lot, not only Swallows player, even national team.
Even national team.
Yeah, I mean, at some point in time he was low and you had to encourage him. But he's strong, I mean, he's been here for a long time. He's strong and has shown it.
This team, Tony, sasibukile the physical trainers, sibukile the players, sibukile the goalkeeper. Banayo ni chance yokuwina i-league this season?
For now, ungasho ukuthi it's open. Go on my team, especially the top 8. It's open. I mean, bonge labantu bahamba ba drop my points. So it's open. And then the next game, win 2-3 games in a row. Then you are back there competing again. So it chances sekona kwa manje. Even though they've gone 4 games without a win. But they believe once the players really believe they can still get it back and they can still win. And the 3 points will do a lot. Mabanga kona win namuhla.
Sibuka i-weather as the players asawo mapha la emavuso cishe ngathi alikabaleli yes sibuka ngale kuMoneni Pirates bamtayele emanzini bamtayele mavuso ingabe kubo iyabavuma i-weather simo selitulu siyabavuma but the players now babuka the body language ba motivated in.
I think it's the perfect weather for both sides to play. Alini adishisi normally you can't manzini asafecta manga be ashisi so alini lipola itawuhamba kahle ngeke ukuthi mhlawumbe umdlalo sowuhlelele noma kanjani so it's a perfect weather for both teams ukuthi mhlawumbe ba showcase a very good performance today. Angiboni ba affecteka kakhulu and angicabanga ukuthi iMoneni will have an advantage over that. I mean the weather iyabavuma kucishe bonke.
Nangale Mbabane Swallows sikhonile ukuthi sibuke badlali the experience lekhona la kule team yes labanye bathi the Moneni Pirates side mhlambe i-team lencane but bakhona abadlali abane experience labangasita ukuthi badlali abancane baseklishe kahle.
This team has been like this for a very long time. They always say Moneni Pirates is team lencane bantu badlali abancane but as Mbabane Swallows they always struggle to beat Moneni Pirates ngalabadlali abancane because of the kind of football abayidlalayo. Normally the people are going to say move but build ups we will chase until before the whole day because you need the rest after marking the whole day but will be results.
Sise Mavuso Sports Center sibuka yona imidlalo nje ngisho ukuthi iMbabane Swallows nayo iMoneni Pirates isekhaya ke la uqeda kuphela wona ke umdlalo la wayo iMbabane Highlanders kanye neYoung Buffaloes la sibone khona ku first 5 minutes iMbabane Highlanders ishaya 2 amagoli 3 goals losangenile la asathi ke ukuthi kule game lelandzelako njengoba ashito thona ukuthi le game lena izana seyike ibe lula ku both teams njengoba uyasho ukuthi as a player bohamba uye ekhaya sogciniwe but nje Tony nasibuka nje overall cishe both teams both players both coaches nabo njengoba shito uqeda kuwina iMbabane Highlanders le ipressure kuMbabane Swallows ukuthi iwin after sekudlale iMbabane Highlanders.
There's so much pressure. I mean, it's cool. My fans, effect like that, la grounding. Swallows fans, they favor Young Buffaloes. Now it's 10 for Highlanders now. Good effect Moneni. So it's always the case. The players understand this and they must go there and perform. They must know good. Already Moneni saying they spend the money now because money spends the Moneni, money spends the Highlanders together.
solo lapha emavuso njengoba sisho ukuthi sibuilda apha kuyo i-MTN Premier League encounter Moneni Pirates versus yona Mbabane Swallows. Nawubuka lama teams ngendlela leme ngayo kulo uvetile kancane ukuthi akuhambeli kahle. Ene team lewinako iyakhuphuka kuloko, ene team lewinako iyakhuphuka kuloko. Ngiphi team mhlambe esingena nje khathi ngama dressing room abo teams njengoba ushidwa wathi goalkeeper lonjenga Nyawo Qiniso une experience is very good. Take us through the dressing room. How much wadzinga kanganani senior players in that dressing room who control yona le dressing room?
Yeah, it's very important. I mean, you look at the setup as a dressing room. You go there, it's different. You find the matches that now the minute you get in the dressing room, it changes your mind completely. Now you're thinking about the field, you're thinking about defense. It's a good
The
thing.
captain.
The veteran. You expect him. It's been giving.
In fact, you played with him.
I played with him, yeah. I played with him even national team at Dalanai. So he's been. What I like about him is been humble. And most players, you can tell them about for it. So whatever the bachelor will they'll go and do it. So I think it's a good leader for me.
But Titi, yes, this solo kubeka sibuka yona i-dressing room yayo i-Moneni Pirates, they have key players. Sikhulumile ngavukile Khumalo sakhuluma ngapiko inkumbi yabantu bebathi utakureplacer utabanga TT lesambona kumhlamba Rovers lesambona ku Santos lesambona ku SuperSport.
Yeah, I think he's a good player for me. He still has to come out of his shell. What is interesting though is that people udalile ku Swallow, Vukile udalile ku Swallow, Tinisonya udalile ku Swallow. So all these players now, but like Moneni, even Men's the captain himself, he played for Swallow. So they want to win this game for their fans up.
You have Matsinani. I think he's one of the most promising players for Moneni Pirates.
Yeah, I mean, one of the quality players. We expect quality to improve as well. We know we see the team but for combination plays but I believe that the coach Utaitola in the and win today.
As siqhubeka solo sibuka yona i-dressing room yayo i-Moneni Pirates, maybe labanye TT abantu kuthi lapha ekhaya i-team talk iba mqoka kanganani kubo coach ukuthi babambe yona i-dressing room, even the senior players.
It's beyond that. I mean, masongenela pe dressing room. Normally ama dressing room asemabuzo akasila makhulu. So everything lendeka in and around tutane. Konke lokwendeka kuyabona kusikwendekani, and the most important thing is to concentrate. Think about the game. The few minutes that say kusinodala. Forget about the fans. Go and express yourself around it.
Mbabane Swallows, siyabona i-team beyilungiselela kuphuma, but sesikhuluma nge-dressing room yayo Mbabane Swallows Nyalo, because they'll want to entertain, they'll want to impress.
Yeah.
You have the captain, Philiso, Lokusesenguye captain Wanyalo. Take us through that team, Mbabane Swallows. Naye Philiso, because uthathekini senior players Mbabane Swallows.
A very humble young boy, and I think he's improving kakhulu than my expectations. And I believe that the national team, it shows what quality he is. And I believe that with the young players that are he's going to lead them the right way. He's got experience around him, in and around him. So we believe that we'll see Swallows in shine again.
Ngiyambona just 10 sizwe lwethu.
Yeah.
Ngiyambona just 10. Ngabe nawukhuluma ngasizwe lwethu ubenema injuries wangadlali uyabuya nyalo back kuMbabane Swallows.
I think he needs to get over his injuries. Ulimele kakhulu wahlala isikhathi eside ase akuma sidelines ngama injured athi makabuya mhlamba phinda atsinze kambili emuva, but no doubt he's a quality player. And I believe that Magafit atoli form yakhe, he's always the best player for Mbabane Swallows.
Ngiphi position yakhe le best, because labanye bathi is a winger, labanye bathi is a number 10, labanye bathi is a number 9. Ngiphi position yakhe longathi wena if boncoach namuhla weMbabane Swallows bongamnika ukuthi ayidlale?
He can play as a winger, but it's more dangerous when he plays as a number 10. because he's comfortable on the ball. He can take shots. He's good on playing 1-2s, of which this is what we need. Mangabe number 10. So on the wing, I'm always worried because of his final ball, final touch. Masek Mela cross sometimes decision making I see that. So I'll prefer to play him as a number 10.
Kunama players engithe nangwabona nabawumapha lapha a player like Karas mhlambi impact yakhe if angena kule game ingaba inkulu kanganani nokuthi labanyenti mhlambe bathu harsh kuye yini manje mhlambe contribute kanganani kule team yeMbabane Swallows.
I think he scored goals here and there. A speedy winger. He can shoot from anywhere, but I'm also worried ngaye ukuthi the final ball yakhe is not also on point. Isikhathi esimkhanze ukuthi soyithunyayilata mase kumele ayiphase esekende konke umsebenzi, but he's a quality player as well. Naye ngilomyelo balonga basita ukuthi bamthole 3 points today.
Akubuyi nithi kubuye coach ukuthi they need to kumguide kumkhulisa kahle abe that player lokumele ngabe unguye.
Yeah. For coach, they need to, but when you play for Mbabane Swallows, it's not easy because the pressure is always there every game. Keep a good game, good team today. No more perform you always perform to make your best all the time. So the pressure is highly cold. And once back phones are I think but let's say Mbabane Swallows.
Last game ngabona Ngomo adlala midfield adlala naNciba ingabe le combination leyo kungaba mgqa kanganani ukuthi Caleb ayigcine lapha phakathi midfield the players bakhona combine kahle bathole the results.
I think the problem has been consistent. Good consistency kahle. Today you find kudlala lomunye kusasa kudlala lomunye. So kahle nale combination igcine ingasabi khona. Some players ukhanda ukuthi they prefer ukuthi hayi ngcono mangidlala nabani mina. Mina mangidlala nabani. So that nokwakona lo gayilimata le rhythm yale team. So we expect ukuthi mhlambe le combination lekhona nyalo it will carry them from now on.
Titi ngiyadi mhlawumbe utanginika iprediction yakho ukuthi ku first half ucaba ukuthi the both teams atodlala kanjani ngibani lo mbona adlala kahle ku first half.
I believe ukuthi first half sitawubona i-draw. Sitawubona i-draw mhlambe ya 0-0. Both teams have been struggling to score goals, but in this fixture there's always goals, of which I believe we'll see Lamakola atabangena second half.
Defense City impressed in noma happy in attendance because bekudlala 4 ma teams namuhla. 2 wawo the big laku big 3 okuyimbabane Highlanders, Mbabane Swallows, Moneni Pirates happy ngendlela stadium fans lethe ngayo.
Not quite happy. I believe they are still coming in. You know, both teams, Moneni Pirates and Mbabane Swallows, fans, they've got a huge following. So I still believe they are still coming. But for now, I'm still not happy because Sabura Lapanalapa, already came back as a penny.
The teams so long as
Of course, we know, especially for Mbabane Swallows. Once Nanga Daligat, the fans just stop going to games. They don't watch. So Mount Daligat very effect. So we believe even before we start saying, Sanga Daligat 1 or 2 games, we know we'll play in an empty stadium. So I think they will change it by winning, getting the 3 points.
So let's spoke on Titi, spoke on Emma fans. They are still coming Joba Usho. Yes, they have a one up Moneni Pirates, Sangena. They have a one up Mbabane Swallows, Sangena. But Dala in the Malenga and Tone, who make games because this is a big game.
Yeah.
Iroli are my fans.
But the line is cool, my friends. I mean, they 12 player especially Mbabane Swallows because they've got a huge following. So if they're here, we always know we'll get one over Moneni when back corner. And we believe they're still coming. You can see they're still coming.
The difference between Somhlolo and Mavuso, you have to say atmosphere I fun.
Yeah.
But ungathi akusafani man. Umehluko between Mavuso and Somhlolo.
Akufani, of course. I mean, I think Mavuso they are more closer grounded. So whatever that or whatever they are shouting wherever, akufani nakaSomhlolo ukuthi makale khashane lo muntu awumuva ukuthi so equally effect leyo. But now, whatever that you do in the field of play, you will feel the vibe they are there.
The body language, babonile both teams awomapha. Ngibonile Mbabane Swallows, wayibona iMoneni Pirates bawomapha. Manje lo khombisako noma lo mbona ukuthi way ngathi lona ubukeka amotivated ubukeka mhlawumbe labanye futhi njoba sesibona ukuthi labahlete ebhenchini bayaphuma they're walking out.
Yeah.
The body language between the two teams.
I must say that I was a little bit impressed with Mbabane Swallows. I think but it's always the case with Caesar. When you warm up with him, he's always making sure umtimba ready for a game. So I saw them happy and excited. But again, you don't need to be overconfident because that could kill the rhythm. Depends on putting confidence and understand the score.
Tony, sawubonana thina nawe nge-half time. Sengifuna kuthatha tinzamo ngidiyise commentary. Lapho khona ukhona Fabrice Msonera. Ngiyathi ukuthi nawe Tony utawugijima. Uhamba uyomjoyina. Fabrice Msonera, over to you bhuti. First half yayo iMoneni Pirates nayo iMbabane Swallows. La emavuso Sports Center kaManzini sitawubona njengoba ashito Tony ukuthi i-first half both teams itaba i-draw. Over to you Fabrice Msonera.
Hello and welcome to this beautiful Sunday in the city of Moneni. As you can see, the business area surrounding the facility of Mafso Sports Center, where we are live to you here at the exhibition center, Mafso Sports Center, for the encounter between Moneni Pirates and Mbabane Swallows, which is a yellow Sunday. I'll be heading your commentary this afternoon. Fabrice Msonera, joined by Tony Tititsabetse as also my co-commentator. Now the story between the two teams isn't indeed long history. Supporters coming in their numbers and enjoying the game just finished between Mbabane Highlanders and Young Buffalo. So there is a chance for those who are arriving now to gear up for the second game between Mbabane Swallows and Pirates. Tony already next to me. Titi Fusele, what again?
We're looking at a game of Mbabane Swallows and Pirates. Iweda ngaphandle right. Yabavumela abadlali kusimhlanje
Like we are taking us to talking about the weather temperatures in Manzini. They are known to be at least accommodating, warm, and we want to be here. Now the Mavuso Sports Center has been granted this occasion where the supporters, I would say, not really in their numbers as we expected, Tony, knowing that this is a yellow Sunday. So one I would say, I wouldn't say I'm impressed with the attendance, but they are there, considering that this is a facility of 5,000 in terms of capacity. But judging from what we've seen today, full, almost empty in some parts of the stadium. I would say probably 2,000, 1.5 in terms of attendance. Tony.
Yeah, Fabrice, not quite impressed. This is about really empty. But when you look from the gate, they are still coming in numbers, respective to the first game. They say that, but we believe that the next few minutes they will come.
All right, the Buccaneers of Manzini, Mafso Sports Center, their area where they normally sit sits close to the left side of the royal box. Left side of the royal box. Then Mbabane Swallows sitting just down the other different area of the stadium. No, we're talking about the numbers. I would say this is a combination of both teams between Mbabane Swallows and Mbabane Highlanders. Also include the first game of Young Buffaloes and Mbabane Highlanders. So I would say people didn't come in their numbers, Tony. But maybe before we just rush into anything, Tony, you've played in this game. Yeah. I'm happy to say that, you know, when I was doing my research, I think I realized, Tony, you've played 15 Yellow Sundays as a Mbabane Swallows captain. Yeah. The ones that can recall 15 Yellow Sundays. And would you say in your history, Tony, Pirates was one of the tough opponents?
Very tough. I mean, at any given day, we always struggle to play Moneni Pirates, to beat them for that matter. But it was always a good game, a quality game, a game with goals, of which we expect today to get goals as well. But they are a tough road to crack, especially when we play them here at Mavuso. You'll expect a Swallow side, even though both teams, they come here with 4 games without a win. So if one of them get a win today, I'm sure they'll be the happiest.
You talk about the supporters. Some of them are still entering the facility, of course. Here, the Mavuso Sports Center. The Buccaneers, as you can see them, they are showing signs of saying they're excited. There's been a reshuffle in the technical staff of the team. The departure of Mekwase now, with the acting head coach Richard Nampara. Do you think they'll be affected, Tony, with that type of changes, with now Mekwase not more in charge of the team?
Of course, I mean, we change our coach always affect players. Some of them that have been playing, maybe the new coach comes in, they don't play. But what I like about this Moneni Pirates side is the fact that they don't change their culture. They stick to the culture. They play their own philosophy, and it has been working for them. At some point, they played a couple of cup finals. So we will want to expect that kind of performance today.
All right, there's been some surprises in terms of results this weekend. Teams like Rangers, of course, losing against Eswatini United. Royal Leopard playing a goalless draw with Nsingizini Hotspurs. Green Mamba leading against Manzini Wanderers, and Tabanguru Celtics, of course, getting the 3 points against Amawere by 2-0 yesterday. So some of the games that have played this past weekend, what a season it's been, Tony. Yes, I can see the supporters still entering the facility, but what a season it's been so far. 9 games into the season, but surprises after surprises.
Yeah, I mean, you look at teams like Leopards, Buffaloes, they're not currently doing well. They are at the bottom, some of them. They're struggling. As for Leopards, I think they played yesterday, they drew with this season, of which you expect them to be at the top with the likes of Nsingizini and Rangers. But Rangers has been a surprise package for me. And now they're almost on top, I think, number 2 or number 3. I mean, they're doing well for themselves. A small team from Shisero on the side, they're doing well.
Now, those are the Moneni Pirates supporters, always fully motivated. Now, we are getting ready to begin here. What a game that is in store for us. Menzies Melane, I would say, personally, Tony, we played together in such games where it used to be quite tough in terms of the two sides. Tony, when I'm looking at the two sides, maybe quickly we'll look at some of the key players to watch in this side. On your side, when you look at Mbabane Swallows, would there be any changes in terms of the starting 11? Can we expect something from some of the key players we're seeing today?
I'm looking at Sizole to Shabalala. Today is coming in starting. Because we are substitute, but today is starting. The quality that I think is one of the best players Swallows has ever had. Unfortunately, my injuries, but looking at him, Sizoletu, looking at the captain, Billy Supumalo, looking at Tantangwenya as well, one of the most underrated players is always the Mbabane, but the quality of his left foot is something else.
All right, some familiar greetings between the two sides, experience in these two sides. There has been differences in terms of how they've been collecting results. Because the two captain, Human so I would say Tony here left him the armband, and of course Mbabane for the Moneni Pirates side. Tony, is it a happy hunting ground for maybe Pirates? Because when you are looking at the history between the two sides, for the past 3 games, all of them, Pirates managed to beat your side, Mbabane Swallows. Could this be a day where the story changes?
They have to change, Mbabane Swallows. They have to change this time around. I mean, before I saw friends outside there. They're carrying off of the bread and they're saying, "This is our daily bread." Moneni Pirates friends. And before it was Mbabane Swallows that were carrying those breads, saying that you are our daily bread. But they have to change Mbabane Swallows. They have to get one over Moneni. We have always beaten Moneni, even though it was tough. It's only now that 2 years, 1 year, they've been getting better of Mbabane Swallows.
Now the Pirates technical bench headed by Richard Ngampalala. Some of the familiar faces in the likes of Ngwenya, Maribongwe, Malinga. But now, Tony, quickly let's go into the starting 11 of the Moneni Pirates side. With the changes, of course, Tsiniso Nyao now as the goalkeeper, as you can see him in the yellow outfit. We've got Menzis Mbabane, the captain. We've got Mthokozisi General Kashwago. We've got Bigos Banze. We've got Sanelo Ngambule, Innocent Pakule, Sponelo Sanziso Vilagati, Subsiso Samgelo Stole, Vugile Kumalo, and Jesus, their number 29. Now, as they do, they have to go and wave those famous greetings that they normally show to their supporters. Are they a big side, Tony? We talk about big teams in the country. Are they a big side?
They're an old side.
They're an old side.
Yeah. Yes, of course, they've been in a couple of finals.
Yeah.
But they haven't won them. Good team, I would say they're a big team. But of course, they play good football. Songas cuts by Niga, Swallows by Niga, a challenge. So it's not going to be easy for Swallows even today.
Now talking about Swallows, in the goalkeeper, we've got Sananeze Matabela. There's the Newman Piliso, the captain. We've got Mtunzi Motsa. We've got Nhlanhla Ngwenyo and Mangoba Vilagati. There's Mantla Palmer, the ever-experienced defender. Njongo Mazibuko as the number 9. Sizolo Shabara, number 10. Number 17, Ngomo Kina. Number 18, Lizwe Begi Dlamini. And then number 21, there is Matsebula Pumlani. The technical bench of the Mbabane Swallows. Kalim Ngwenya, the coach. Now the 3 meetings where Moneni Pirates managed to beat Mbabane Swallows, Kalim Ngwenya was the Moneni Pirates coach. So the switching today might make a difference now as we await Tony.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Caleb knows Mbabane Swallows and Moneni Pirates well. I think it took them to a final as well. So he knows exactly what to expect from the side of Moneni Pirates. But of course, it's not about them. It's about the both teams getting 3 points today.
All right, talking about the blue and red side of Mbabane, that is the Mbabane side. And this man right here, the experienced ref, also we can mention that in terms of handling tough games, he's been handed over a tough job here in Manzini. So ensuring that we start on time. And then we are already underway here at the Mopsa Sports Center. Quickly, John being the player to take us through. Now, Nhlanhla Ngwenya. So some of the players, I would say, Tony, you've left them here. And they have come to grow and become maybe some of them the experienced players of this Mbabane Swallows side.
Of course, man. Of course, I think Nhlanhla Ngwenya as well. Yeah, you expect to see him, of course. He's got a good left foot. It's so unfortunate that he hasn't come out of his shell. We still have to see a lot from him. One of the experienced players for Mbabane Swallows.
Now, also the ball being played in the center for the Buccaneers. First free kick of the encounter. Quickly gets to Vugile. But beautiful play in the midfield by Omogina to Nhlanhla Ngwenya. Biko in action as well. It's a little bit of speed here in the early moments of this encounter. Mbabane and Vugile trying to change the ball. There's an encounter, but Shabalala couldn't keep the ball. It's back to Swallows. Ooh, beautiful play. Let's see. Is this a chance for Mbabane Swallows in the goal? But while defending and positioned very well, that is the goalkeeper, Nyao. You want these moments early in the game, Tony. That's what you want to see from a team that maybe hasn't won on 3 occasions. That is Mbabane Swallows.
Yeah, Fabrice, you have to put the pressure, from the onset. Maybe we can get an early goal. We have seen that in the first game.
All right.
Yeah, we believe that.
That's another chance, of course, by Njongo. And another player I would say that has quite improved since now wearing the Swallows jersey. Smelane, the ever-experienced defender of Moneni Pirates. If you talk about Moneni Pirates, he is Moneni Pirates.
True, yeah.
He is the first Pico. Very talented young man, but Tunzi fighting to ensure that he doesn't really keep the ball. Shanshangwenya, during your days, Tony, maybe we'll get back to that. What used to be the message, but he's a quite fabulous player. We can't say he's a young man now. He's grown. He was a young man when you were still around.
Yeah.
And Enzi gets to Fugile. They're looking for Lagati, but now it's back in the center. Both teams really struggling to keep the ball the ground and get those interchange passes, as we know. Another talented goalkeeper, Tony, I would say, has had a different spell from Swallows, Mbabane Highlanders, now Moneni Pirates now. Is it an issue of discipline? Is it an issue of wanting to always be the #1 goalkeeper? What's been the problem with him?
The issue of discipline, of course. I mean, it's a good goalkeeper, quality goalkeeper. One of those that is still young, even though I think he's approaching 23, 24 or so. But he's got the quality in him. He hasn't realized that as well because of his behavior, the way he behaves sometimes. Today's in, tomorrow is not there. So the improvements, then he by cool.
Now, Tunzi for Mbabane Swallows had a good spell as well at the Manzini Wanderers. What a player he is as well. Now quickly, over gets this way. Quickly, the Buccaneers respond. Oh, beautiful play, looking for Jesus. What a striker he is, the body structure and everything. Pico is in Pico. Oh, the ref says, no, there was no foul. Now this is a chance, let's say Njongo, but considered to be probably in an offside position. The two have got a connection, of course, having played at the same club at some point. Tony, it's early, 4 minutes only in the game. Can you say we have a picture of what to expect today? Is there any chance that we can say this is what Swallows are trying to do, this is what the Buccaneers are trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, for Swallows, they had a couple of shots already, even though they are wayward. But the fact that they're trying to get into Moneni Pirates' box, for Moneni Pirates, you can see their build-ups. They haven't got to Matabela's side as yet. We know them that they would like to pass the ball around. That's their philosophy. But I still want them to circulate the ball more. It's still early in the first 5 minutes. Maybe get a couple of shots and crosses in there.
Now, let's go to number 6, Ngosinati Shongwe, for the Buccaneers in the center of that defense. Gets Menzi. Menzi is looking for Pico. Now, what is in the center? Stole. Gets Innocent Pakule. Now Menzi trying to get Gambule. Interchange of players. Anyone in the box? They're looking for Jesus. That well defended there by the Swallows midfield. And it's another throw. When you look at the starting 11 of Mbabane Swallows, Tony, you would want to see some of the key names. I'm asking myself, maybe Karas being outside, is it a tactical change? Are we going to see something different in the second half? The likes of Fayanda's one. What's the plan with Caleb today? Is he still trying to get the best 11 for his side?
I think so, because for me, you will say give your best players the chance to play. They have Sizolito on the right, have Bongoso on the left, and see if maybe you can get an early goal. But now you see Sizolito in and another winger out, and he's been one of the best players, but now he's on the bench.
Shadows applying some pressure here, and of course Shongwe and Menz have to be careful because Ngwenya now interchanging with Jongo, takes a shot, well blocked by the team captain Menzi. Not done. Shadows really showing some hunger in the early minutes of this encounter. It's back to Mtunzi, and then Newman. Oh, beautiful play between Newman and Viragati. Gets Mtunzi. Crosses in the box. Is anyone? Well handed by Nyao. Is it a chance? Shabalala, Jongo! Tony, that was supposed to be in. That was the chance.
Moneni Pirates have been careless with the ball in and around their box. We see Nyao there. He's supposed to, when you go out as a goalkeeper, make sure you get to the ball. Now we totally missed the ball. And as a result, it should have been a goal, this one.
Nyao decided to come out and then only to find that Sizolito is also in a good position, but Jongo failing to really hit the target. Those are the early signs of Mbabane Solos wanting it more than the Buccaneers. Now, they are not done because now we pick that is Mangowa, but loses the ball. Let's see if the Buccaneers also can add some pressure. It's a chance. Oh, beautiful play to Ngambule. Ngambule in the box, but he's been called to offside. Now, so from what I'm picking, Tony, now Pirates will want to hit them on counter attacks.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Solos is putting pressure on Moneni Pirates, and they will leave these gaps at the back. Hence, you see this through pass, and I still have to see it if it was an offside. But it was a good ball, a good through pass.
Now, starting from the back, Matabela gives his captain Newman. Maybe only 8 minutes into the game, but we've seen some claims of where we are likely to head today. It's a chance. Was that really an offside? It is tight, but from what we're seeing, maybe one would say the call was not spot on. But we'll keep on assisting ourselves with those visuals, of course. It's a tight game, a beautiful encounter between the two sides. Now, Tunzi Ngwenya, the Swallows team trying to keep the ball as possible. Now, Fugile looks for Ngambule again, but Palmer, the ever-experienced Mantra Palmer, had a good time with also my co-commentator here, Tony Tititsabiza, during their days.
Yeah.
Pirates in the box, Pico, but nothing to worry goalkeeper Sananeza Matabe. Are you still shocked that maybe he's still the #1 goalkeeper at this point, Matabe?
Not really shocked. I mean, his experience is working for him. He's working for the team as well. They've got a good goalkeeper on the side in Romario. But with the competition, I think it's going to help the team. It is helping both of them to perform at their best.
We just hit 10 minutes into this encounter. And I would say Swallows are showing signs of seeing the 3 points so near. Now General controlling so well the midfield of this Buccaneer side. He has to deal a lot with Mangoba. Quickly gets Gambule. But it's a rough defense. He couldn't really do much against this human police. So, if you had to be given a chance, would you still make him your assistant captain?
Of course, man. Of course, you'll have to learn from the best. Yeah.
That's once again another chance. We're trying to see what went wrong here, Tony, because it's just, what was wrong with the play?
For me, I wouldn't say it's a foul. I think it was a shoulder for him. Just pushed him. He's supposed to be strong there. You don't dive there because if you dive and Rapelaga judge
Biko Swansea, another talented Moneni Pirate star. plays Jesus. Pico crosses in the box, looking for Bambule and Sponello. But Swallows' defense stayed intact now. Franfra. But had a lot to deal in front of him because there was the number 19, Subsisto Samgelo Store. Now, Franfra, another really a player, I would say, has emerged as a very clinical and important player for the Mbabane Swallows side. Now, Jongo is in. How is he going to come out of this situation? Let's see. Jongo crosses in the box. Anyone in the box looking for Sizoloetu. He looks like he's hungry. He wants it, Tony. The same way these supporters maybe have been calling for moments of this magnitude. Now, Pirates is Osnate Shongwe. That's to Nyao. You wonder if this is really what you want to do in the early stages of the game. 13 minutes in, 12 minutes into the game. No goal, but we aren't easy. It's not easy. Now the technical bench headed by the man in the red top, that is Richard Ngampalala, taking over after the departure of the Malawian coach, Mwase Ngambule. It's General but loses the ball. Who's there to get the ball? Oh, beautiful play at the Moneni side, looking for Jesus, but first probably corner kick of the encounter. Cesar Ramini, the fitness coach, Mbabane Swallows. You had a chance with him at Slam.
Yeah, I did play with him. And he did coach me as well, the Mbabane Swallows. Very talented player. Humble as well. I think these young boys in Mbabane Swallows are learning a lot from him.
Now, Jongo trying to approach the box. We'll get back to that, but his interchange with the Mtunzi there, it's not really working so far, but he's a hard worker, I would say. Jongo crosses in the box from Mtunzi, but try to hit the target because the Moneni Pirates winger, I would say, also has had good days and bad days, but on his good day, he is really a clinical player. Oh, you wonder what Osnate Shongwe is trying to do here. Now closing in his story, but Shongwe clears the ball. Already hit the quarter of the first half. Now Gambule teasing. The changes with the General towards this. Swallows respond fast, looking for anyone, Jongo, but couldn't really pass Mr. Captain, that is Menzi. This man right here is also on his feet, the assistant coach. The Swallows side, they're throwing in those advices. Oh, Jongo, what a play, beautiful. But catching him when he was already flying like a bird, one would hope that maybe Menzi, this could be the last warning before he gets a yellow card, Tony. He was gone. This should be. If one was to be fair, this is supposed to be a yellow card. Because he was leaving.
Of course, it's been reckless. I mean, he's had a couple of tackles. So he deserves a yellow card. And of course, he's going to get a yellow card.
They have it spot on, Tony. Menzi now is on a yellow card. He's been booked. So he will have to be very careful, and it's another player in terms of also discipline on the field. It's a challenge. Ooh, that was a little bit harsh.
And there was no need. I mean, the player is in the center of the pitch. He's still going to have almost 40 meters. He was going to run to the box, so there was no need of him. I mean, for an experienced player of his career, I don't think it was the right decision to do that.
How about experience? I think he's maybe still even at the moment one of the longest serving Premier League player.
Of course, I mean, of course.
And with you and Wanda Level hanging on the boat, so this is the right man to say he is still remaining. Now, Nyao controlling the defense to say, let's see the cross from Newman, but too low to worry the goalkeeper. Let's see, it's looking for Jesus, but Mandla Palma, the ever experienced Mandla Palma, gaining the ball. I haven't really got a chance to understand the both ball possessions here. Just both teams fading now. Shabalala. Oh, it's a chance, but failed to get into the box. This is the way too. I will say 17 minutes into the game, he still has a lot to offer at some point. Now, Cizelo too plays, but cry out to say it was a foul on him. On his good day as well, Tony, he can be a good player.
Quality player, a quality player. I mean, he's skillful as well. You can't really take the ball when he's on his feet. But unfortunately, he has injuries, and abange ukuthi mhlambe angayitholi game time.
Now, beautiful play by Ngambule there, teasing in front of the Swallows players. The Buccaneers, they have come out in their numbers, supporting their team. And if you are to divide the supporters in the country, you would think that maybe Pirates, they don't have such many supporters. Now Palma, Nova clears the ball. Anyone in front looking for Njongo, but Stole was already there. Manova protecting it so well. And this young man here, Kambule, it's really a problem, I would say. For the Swallows defense, they don't pay attention, he's going to cause trouble.
Yeah.
Quickly, Nyao is there to respond. Menzi gets Kambule, but that's a chance, but it's a foul on this young man called Esponello. Say he's very talented. He needs to be given game time even at the national team level. One would say he's doing quite well, Tony.
Yeah, not a bad player. I mean, he still have to show here. These are the games the way the selectors will be watching as well, if you can perform, because some of these players, with the likes of Piliso as well, when you perform against them, they are always at the national team. So if you do well against them, then you'll have a chance to play for the national team.
Sanezwe Matabela, talking about the national team. The other one I would say that is ever present for the national team and given a chance. Now we've played so far 20 minutes into the encounter. I would say Swallows has had a better share of this encounter. And if you just joined us, this is Eswatini TV in conjunction with the MTN Eswatini and the Premier League of Eswatini, trying by all means to ensure that you get entertained and met at the point of your needs and enjoy local football. Matawela with a beautiful save there. Gwenya, very skillful, left-footed. And the Pirates defense quite intact today. It's going to be really difficult. When the two teams met on the 13th of April 2025, Moneni Pirates won 3-0. And then on the 10th of March, same year 2025, Pirates won 2-1. And Gwenya scored in that game, transfer. And then in 2024, when they last met, 26th of October, Pirates just won by a goal to nil. Now there's lack of confidence in this technical bench. Now, when this man stands up, you know things are not going accordingly. I've heard that when he shouts, really, you have to listen. Tony is a tough man to work under. Look at the frustration of Coach Caleb Gwenya. He doesn't get it. There should be probably a call out. What's his complaint at this point in time, Tony?
Of course, I mean, they're being reckless with the ball, is Mbabane Swallows. They do get to the final third, but the final touch, the final pass is not there, of which they've been a better side than Moneni. And they had chances, half chances better than Moneni.
All right, I've talked about Ngambule being a challenge. Saranelo, Maxwell Ngambule on the left side of the Mbabane Swallows. So the right back for Mbabane Swallows, they have to be very careful because now there's a booking. So Ngambule is really applying some pressure. The technical bench for the Pirates side. Let's see the free kick. If this could be a chance for the Buccaneers maybe to take a lead with only 22 minutes into the game. We're heading to the almost half an hour. It's a shot, but nothing to upset or worry goalkeeper Sandaneze Matabera. Now, really control becoming a problem. Stored gets to Captain Menzi. Beautiful play here by Sponero Sanziso Viragati Moneni. Now Mangoba, Palma, Sizuletu, but nothing to worry. Vugile on the left side of Moneni Pirates. Really, both teams failing to keep the ball for at least 2 to 3 minutes. The interchange of passes, looking for Transfangwenya and Jongo, but quickly was the response of the Buccaneers defense. Vugile gets General controlling the midfield so well. Another really key player, I would say, Innocent Pakule gets Stole. The Buccaneers are really moving the ball so perfectly now. Stole, but well cleared by the Swallow side. Now, this is what you want to see from Caleb and his boys. Ntlangwenya gets Jongo, but too long for him. Now, considering what's on the bench today, one would say if things are not to work for Njongo, maybe you still have Karas that can come and make changes and probably take those long shots at Tony. Now, that is Ngosna Chongwe of Moneni Pirates. Let's see, Stole. They're moving the ball so perfectly, Tony. But how come they are failing to enter the 18 area of the Mbabane Swallows?
Yeah, of course, I mean, they are moving it nicely, but the rotation, the ball circulation is too slow. So Swallows are able to recover. They are able to shift and cover those spaces behind. But if they can circulate the ball a little bit quicker, I think they get Swallows off guard. I mean, because it was a good tackle as well.
It was a very good tackle. Now, you can only get that from the captain, that is Newman Peace. Oh, that was reckless. Stop. That is but this man right here, team captain, very hungry, very determined to show his quality and be in the greats of Mbabane Swallows captain to ever exist, including the man next to me right here. Now, man, Shansha, trying to enter the box. Shansha gets the cross, well blocked by Stole. It's a chance, it's General, rather. Pico is in the mix. Shansha is becoming a challenge to them. Ooh, Tony. Is it a problem of knowing where to hit the ball, when to hit the ball, or when to connect the ball? This was a chance.
It's a wrong technique. I mean, he made a good run to the near post, but now when you get there, you need to hit that ball far post, and you need to hit it over the top before. Oh,
beautiful by Tosi General enjoying the supporters of Moneni Pirates here. Oof, that was a really reckless tackle. Ooh, Pico. Beautiful play here by the Buccaneers. Now, anything to entertain the supporters. He is living his moment right now. Looking for anyone in the front, but Palma, with experience, takes it calm. This is what they want to see. The young man is driving them crazy here at the Mauso Sports Center. Pico spawns the Moneni Pirates number 7. Now, General Vugire, the left back. Let's see if there's a cross in the box. Too long. But it's back to Stoller. Oh, zero chance, but the technique, the timing, and the idea was maybe quite different. Now, you'll understand why the technical bench of Mbabane Swallows will be panicking. There's a lot that is taking place in terms of moving the ball so perfectly when it comes to Moneni Pirates, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, with Pico trying to confuse Mbabane Swallows. But for me, I will take that if the team is winning or the team is leading. Don't do it when the team is... Now, if Swallows scores and you still do those things, then we're not going to get the points.
Now, Shabalala. There are chances in chances. There are chances for Mbabane Swallows. Ooh, that was a chance for the Mbabane Swallows to take a lead here. 28 minutes into the game. The partnership between Shangwenya and Sizalwe today, I mean, there shouldn't be an excuse. This was a chance. First it was 2 against 1, but beautiful play. You know, just delivering it. Is it maybe he gave him the ball when there was traffic, but get back to that cross in the box, a corner kick. Now, over, but Palma allows another corner kick. And, some warming ups going on there on the sidelines from Moneni Pirates support, officials rather. They are loving it. This was a beautiful chance. Maybe at some point, Tony, Sizolwet was supposed to be a little bit selfish and take a shot by himself. This should be a different story.
Yeah, he had 2 options, but it wasn't a bad option, that one that he took, but I think he put it a little bit closer to the defenders.
It's a beautiful idea between Newman and Mangoba, but really quite weak and failed to hit the target. Now, they don't lose hope and confidence. They know that their side can change the story anytime. Now, Gambule, Maxwell. Beautiful play there by the Mbabane Swallows midfield. Over. But now, no more Gina. Palma gets over. Oh, they're moving the ball so perfectly now. Is there a chance that maybe they can easily break this Pirate side? We'll have to wait and see. Shongwe. Us looking for Jesus. Haven't really had a touch for almost the entire 30 minutes of the first half. So then it worries you if you are a striker. Now it's a beautiful play there by Elizwe, but Pirates are responding in numbers. General really controlling the midfield so well. Shabalala, that small knock, he doesn't really have to do that because this could have been an easy yellow card.
Yeah.
Let's see now Nkambule, the troublemaker so far. He is been traveling, it's troubling them. The number 21 Matsebula Pumlani has to be careful, or else these supporters will return home in tears. He's on a yellow card. He has to be very careful.
Yeah.
So Tony, when you're playing on a yellow Sunday, you've played in more than 15 yellow Sundays as a player and as a captain for Mbabane Swallows. How do you, what's the moment? Is the pressure too much in the field of play, where sometimes the supporters also are adding on do you feel so much pressure? You know the stadium is almost full to capacity, but does it get so hectic such that the blood rush, so that you find yourself maybe committing mistakes unnecessary?
Of course, Fabrice, the pressure is always there. Playing for Mbabane Swallows, for that matter, the pressure is there even if it's not a yellow Sunday. So you get used to that, and you forget about defense. Now you play for the page. You do the right things to get the goals, and the team wins. Whoever plays, if you play well and the team wins, it's okay. But if you don't play well, but the team wins, the fans are happy.
Now Pico with Newman. Pico crosses in the box. But that is Mtunzi rather, not Newman. Mtunzi and Mangoba, they had a tough moment to deal with this Sbanse guy, Pico of Moneni Pirates. They came in their numbers. They knew that it could be a chance maybe to extend the unbeaten run against Mbabane Swallows. They are hosting, by the way, so I'll say they are home. Now, corner kick for the Buccaneers. Inside the box, let's see, chance, but that is the number 29, the striker Jesus, Blandon Jesus. Probably his first touch. That was not so successful, Tony.
Yeah, Moneni Pirates, they are sort of iconic figure go. I mean, they are building up slowly. The ball circulation, it's too slow, so they can't reach him. As a result, is having, I mean, maybe second touch in 33 minutes. So it's going to be difficult for them to score.
Now, Shabalala. Let's is Tunzi. Play by Innocent Bakule. He's really himself, and towards this General Fachao controlling the midfield so perfectly. See, Jomo. But, it's another corner kick for the away side, Mbabane Swallows. The ever-present supporters, they indeed do believe that somehow, somewhere, they stand a chance to surprise and maybe collect 3 points. Now crossing the box, well defended by the Buccaneers. Oh, beautiful play in front of course, their supporters. They had to share a round of applause for that movement. Mtunzi crosses in the box, gets Shabalala. That's the idea. Oh, the curve. That was a beautiful idea, Tony.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see from him. That's the leadership we talk about. We talk about him. On his good day,
Yeah.
he is good to watch. He is marvelous to play with. But he's been hit by a couple of injuries. But maybe he'll get back to his best.
He looks good. I mean, and he's always good in and around the box. You could see he's got an eye for a goal as well. When he gets to the box, he thinks about scoring. So that's what's good about him.
Ooh, that's a chance there. Vugide releasing a cross to find Jesus. Pakule, now Ngambule. Now he's been all over the field. The Ngambule young man, General. He's been the general of this midfield. A beautiful play, not allowing Jongo to hamper with the ball. It's a game of minds now, energy on the field, the fight for the ball. John believes that maybe this man here, Innocent Pakule, the number 12, he is still complaining. He says, I didn't touch him, Pakule. But he played the ball, Tony.
He played the ball. I mean, I was also surprised. He's giving a foul against him.
Now Pakule and General controlling the midfield so perfectly. That's the chance. Really, a little bit of contact, but the whole idea was to see him maybe playing the ball, which he did. Now, some work to do, considering that the Buccaneers, couple of chances in this season they have conceded on set pieces, so they have to be careful. Now it's a shot by the Swallows, the number 18 this way, but really nothing to worry. Goalkeeper Nyao quickly Vugile looking for Jesus, gets to Palma. Palma gets Matavela. We're edging closer to the conclusion of the first half. Just 9 minutes away from the original 45 minutes. We didn't have much wasted time in the first 45 minutes, so we won't see much in terms of added time. Now, there is an incident that requires the assistant of referee there. It's number 17, Momo Kina, complaining about the thigh. So now, when you look at the two teams, considering that Moneni Pirates and Mbabane Swallows maybe are they also some of the best teams we have in the country in terms of supporters, when you look at where the league is today, with the Leopard and Singers sharing points yesterday, would you consider these two amongst title favorites?
They still have a chance. They can get, if maybe one of them get 3 points today, but they haven't got the right results. I mean, for the past 4 games, both teams they've played 2 draws and 2 losses. So for them, it's a little bit of a challenge, other than the top 4 teams, which I think maybe they can challenge for the league. As for Moneni Pirates, I think if they get a win today, they will probably jump Mbabane Swallows. And as for Mbabane Swallows, if they get a point today, they will get to the top 6 or so. So it's an important game for them, both sides, especially for Mbabane Swallows, because I mean they've been down and out for a very long time.
Now Biko gets Ngambure on the left side. Is there a chance for them maybe to deal with the defense, especially on the Matsebura side? Let's see if now it could be a different story on the other side. Now, Mbabane Swallows in the last 7 minutes of this encounter, can they get the goal? Let's see how it works. Looking for John there at the front, but it's going to be a throw. Sizwe gets Mtunzi. No effect, no one to receive the ball. Nyao is having a good time. Now, fast passes of this Moneni Pirates side gets Vugile. Vugile has been set up now, crosses in the box. Let's see if there is a chance for Jesus. Not really, couldn't get the ball. Back to Mbabane Swallows. Menzi had a lot to deal with Njongo today, so he has to be careful. And it's a game that is turning into rush and rush and rush. Jesus and Newman feeling each other their own power. But experience, really. Another player that we mentioned, Tony Mtunzi.
Yeah.
And with his spell at the Zinwanderers. They look like they want a goal, Tony. They need a goal just to cheer them up.
Yeah, I mean, and Swallows has had better chances to score than Moneni.
And it's only Vugile, who I would say is safe from this defense. They are amazed. They like the challenge they just witnessed. Now, Shansha. It's over. Omo looking for. Shansha takes a shot, but no one really there to receive. Now, some of the key players in this Mbabane Swallows side, including Cesar Shabara, scored in the previous game against Malandi, yeah, Malandi Chiefs, and also you have to consider Momokina also being another player that was able to score. So the Buccaneers have really to keep a close eye on those two. 4 minutes away from the end of this first 45 minutes. General quickly turning some of the Buccaneers side. Ngambure now has changed side. He's left the left side. He's now on the right side of the wing. Oh, beautiful power play by Ngomo against Jongo. There is no offside. Takes a shot. A beautiful save by Nyao. We'll get back to that. Was there an offside? No, nothing was confirmed. But what a save. That was a save and a half. We'll talk about that. But quickly, the Swallow side continue the challenge. But the question is, Tony, maybe he took it on a weak foot. For me, look at where he is. Jongo Smelane is not showing signs of trying to stop him. Takes a shot, well saved by Nyao. But what a save. This was in.
Yeah, it was a good save from Nyao. I think he took it well. For me, maybe he should have taken an extra touch, throw the keeper to come close, then put it on the far post.
Looks like we're not done here because quickly Vugile is dealing with some pressure there coming from Sizoloeto. But Pico now, Pico now moving, trying to overtake Matsebura Pumlani, but plays back to the Pakule guy. The midfield is quite strong. General looking for Jesus, a chance, but too long for them. The Buccaneers won't really understand this. That was a chance. But now, moving up, the Mbabane Swallows, the dying moments of the first half. This is where anyone can concede. Jongo teasing, Sizulet is in the box. Shantlangwenya looking for Mtunzi Motsak to take a cross. Anyone to respond, but well defended by the fantastic captain Menzi. What a good 2 minutes we just enjoyed here, especially Mbabane Swallows looking like they really wanted it more than they have wanted it for the past 43 minutes. Now Jongo couldn't pass Pakule. It's a cross in the box, but what a shot by Ngomo. Quite disappointing, maybe. Was it selfish or right idea, Tony?
It's a wrong decision. I mean, from where you are, you can't score from there. Just give a cross. I mean, they've got bodies in the box. Put in a cross there. And he was alone. He could pick a striker there to score.
Now, what type of player are we referring to now? Tony Ngomo. In terms of him growing at some point, he could be maybe the future, I would say, D40, Jobron Glove, that you once played with.
I'm a little bit surprised because when he first came to Mbabane Swallows, he was more of a striker than a midfielder. But now players, as they grow up, they are able to change and they play where it suits them. So I think he's growing up well, and I can see that he's got composure with the ball in the middle, and he doesn't lose a lot of ball. So maybe that position for him, it suits him as well.
That is there was a contact between Jesus and there is also Mtunzi here. And really, Jesus was really hurt in that movement. Mtunzi also being accompanied by the medical staff of Mbabane Swallows. And then there's communication between the assistant coach and number 21, that is Matsebura Pumlani. Look like he won't really worry much about what had just happened to him. Now we've hit the 45 minutes mark of the first 45 minutes.
Score not.
We're being advised that some added time of 3 minutes, but to be confirmed. Jesus. I wonder if the Jesus is the same as Jesus of England, Arsenal. Tony laughing.
Playing as a striker, you anticipate the same thing, but we have seen nothing like that for the first 45 minutes.
Now we've edged closer to the conclusion of the first half. Probably, Tony, as we wait for this man right here to blow his whistle and take the two teams to the 15 minutes break, which side would you say was better and maybe they stand a chance to carry on and surprise everyone here in the second half. But now Ngambule trying to get into the box. He has to deal with the Motsa. Ngambule gets General.
Yeah?
General crossing the
Mic
box.
check, mic check, mic
Pico,
check,
but
mic check.
gets to Sananeze Matavera. They have not been paired, Tony, Money Pirates.
Not been paired
Mic check.
for sure, and Swallows as well.
Answer
But,
when do you want
I want to
activation?
believe that Swallows created more chances than Moneni. They should have taken at least one of them. And I like the rotation between Sizoletu, Njongo, and Lizo as well. So their movement makes a lot of sense.
All right, we've come to the end of the first 45 minutes here at the Mafsa Sports Center. It is Mbabane Swallows 0, Money Pirates, and what an encounter we've had so far. Entertaining football. One would say there is a team that looks like they want it more, and there's a team that looks like they can be the surprising package today. What a game. Yes, it's not a facility that I would say it is quite packed to capacity, but I will say indeed we have enjoyed a good first 45 minutes. In terms of the facility, Tony, I didn't maybe get a chance to ask you first. You talked about the weather conditions, quite marvelous. But when I look at actions like this, where I would say Sizwe led to Shabalala here, maybe with the defense of Moneni Pirates, these three guys, Sizwe, Shabalala, and Njongo, and Tlantangoya, they should have got a goal in the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, they've had the better of Moneni Pirates defense with their quickness and Sizoletu's sharpness up front. You can tell that he's a little bit rusty, of course. He hasn't played a lot of games with injuries, but they are creating better chances than Moneni.
And of course, these are some of the highlights that highlighted the first 45 minutes of this encounter. So I would say really what a first 45 minutes we've enjoyed so far. I'll talk about Pico Sbanze, the number 7. He's been very critical to the Buccaneers. Nothing much from the 29 number striker, that is Jesus. But for this young man, Ngambule, he has been quite impressive to watch. And I will tell you what, anything, this being football, anything is possible in the second half. Njongo, on countless occasion, partnering with the Sizoletu Shabalala, also tried their luck, but nothing really was able to surprise them. Now, as you can see, a couple of corner kicks also were enjoyed here. As you can see, General also trying his best. And the first 45 minutes has given us an idea of what to expect in the next 45 minutes of the second half. Here at the Mafsa Sports Center, first half, it is Moneni Pirates 0, Mbabane Swallows 0.
Halftime khona lapha ke emavuso sisekuyo ke iMTN Premier League khona lapha emavuso Sports Center lapho khona kudlala yona iMoneni Pirates nayo ke iMbabane Swallows end-to-end stuff, even though kusettle goal khona lapha emavuso, kodwa nje umdlalo u very entertaining. Siyabona both teams awatholile ke ama chances njengoba sibonile ukuthi nayo early in the game Mbabane Swallows watholile ama chances lokulidele ukuthi captain wayo iMoneni Pirates Menzi Simelane athole yona i-yellow card, kodwa ke nayo iMoneni Pirates on the other side siyabona ema-players njengabo Senanelo nabo they are playing very well. Even kunemdlali ke new center number 9 Jesus new number 9 lokhona la, kodwa ke nje before sikhulume ngayo mhlambe i-first half game sinayo activation yaka MTN lapho khona sitawukhuluma ukuthi ngabe vele MTN namuhla yini la kuphathele balandzele title sponsor lo nawukhumbula kahle ukuthi MTN nguye lo supporter lo malo sekela imidlalo ye-league. Mr. Sbanze, welcome. Ingabe MTN usiphatheleni nami?
Siqale nje sibonge kakhulu ebalandzeli ngesonzela la besonzele bethe kutobukela ibhola. Sethemba ukuthi bajabulile kakhulu. So namhla nje lesikuphethe sing-MTN City sifaka i-vibe. Sesine promotion lekhona lapho khona sithi ke sifaka i-vibe. Sithini ke kuma customer app sithi ke customers can win their share of 2 million worth in prizes. Sithini ke ngiyathenga nje ikhombo emalula yethu sukela ku 25 emalangeni kuya eTulu, ema customer ngatibeka encenye engxenyeni yekuwina leyo share ya 2 million. Ngekuthenga nje kwakho ikhombo kulama khombo efunjela sakhona nyalo sithi sesishintshile ke nyalo sekude ke i-night time data sesisebenzisa anytime shothi idatha yakho uma uthengile nje songayisebenzisa nongabe ngisiphi isikhathi ngilelo ke lishintsho silifakile kuma khombo sesifuthi inyalo lula lamalula combos lesesiwalonjile sithi ke emacustomer nyalo ngekuthenga njalo ngeliviki sangakhona ukuthi ashaye mahhala ngesobo ngiyabekisa nje uma customer athengile itolo ilula namhla kukhona ukuthi ashaye mahhala langa lonke.
Nisibasibanze ngifuna kuva kahle uthi le share ya 2 million bangakhi labantu awusharisha lo 2 million.
Sina over 600 customers lata khona ukuthi asharishe loyo 2 million lo. So si baningi nje ama customer lata khona satiwinela. Namhlanje singakangeni kakhulu nje kulo fake vibe last win sakhona ama customer 2 million over 2 million in prizes. Ama customer la khona nje lana ebholeni the first 100 ama customer atiwinile atipholele ema combo ilula combo ya 25 emalangeni. So onke nje ama customer lang 100 lawa ekucala namhla akhona uthatha ifolele ke ema combo a 25 emalangeni. So sisolo nje sisho sithi sifaka i-vibe sing MTN.
Hayi asiqhubeke sifake i-vibe nalakhathi siyethemba ukuthi ama teams atoyifaka i-vibe.
Sithemba kanjalo ukuthi ama team ataqhubeka afake i-vibe bese ke sithi kubalaleli nebabukeli labakhona emakhaya abasonzele bete ema gaming matobukele ama team abo adlala aqhubeke ke nabo bathenge ke ikhombo khona lapha emakhaya angakhona ukuthi atiwinele ema customer ishare yakhe lo 2.2 million kuyo le promotion ekhona.
Thank you so much sir. Uye ke wakasibanze ke lokuqhamuka khona ka MTN utositshela nge-activation nje mhlambe le khona ya MTN as a title sponsor phela wayo i-league sekhona la eMavuso Sport Center sengimlandzile ke Tony losuke all the way from i-commentary booth yethu TT end-to-end stuff but still no goal. Are you impressed first half both teams?
Yeah, not really impressed with the fact that Makola again, but Moneni I got created kakhulu ukuthi besingatshayi goal. And as Swallows, they created a couple of chances. Bengakaba ukuthi about 10. And this game might change second half. Any chance they tholako, half chance they tholako, must try and convert it.
Mbone first half ku first half sizo lwethu the next of sizo lwethu very pure good chance lengicabanga ukuthi bekangento engcono than lokho.
Yeah, he had a good chance. I mean, I think he take an extra touch, go inside, get inside, and the final ball is very important. Take a shot, Mafia 6, no matter pull it back to the penalty spot, Mafia 6. But there, as a result, was not threatened.
As a smoker, when I first half highlights TT. Players like abekhona ama offside but ngibona i-yellow card ku captain we Moneni Pirates.
Yes.
Ngeke ngikumfakela i-pressure second half ukuthi azame avoid i-yellow card noma wayithola uyaphuma.
Of course, I mean, ubene yellow card, especially for men's an experienced player. You don't expect ukuthi angahamba othola yellow card almost halfway. Umdlali bengasi threat la beyakhona khona. So nyalo kamdlalisa kabi lokho. Any silly challenge nyalo it might cost Moneni Pirates because angayitholi red card.
Kunemidlalo kuMoneni Pirates lodlala nabo Senanelo naBiko Jesus.
Yeah.
I-performance yakhe first half impressed ngoba ngivile ama fans ungathi acabanga otherwise.
I think Moneni life ekhona mhlambe i-affected khona. Every ball layifika kuye uyayiluza. Every ball la chase abo angathi akanika 100% ngawo konke and he's not even getting inside the box. He's not even challenging for the balls. So for them it's like their one man shot. It's not helping Biko and Snellis.
As sikhuluma mhlambe ngawo ama individual players sikhuluma ngaye Biko very impressive first half but lo munye ngivakhulumela ngathi decision making yakhe cishe iyamshaka kancane.
Yeah, of course. I mean nalama decision making they've been costing. I mean it's Snellis ngalinga left. There's been giving, there's been a threat for Moneni. And he needs help, I mean. The rotation Nabigo is okay, but still we still believe they are one man short up front. He's not doing any good up front.
GT, accept foul there.
For me, it looked like a foul, but the fact that he got the ball, so maybe otherwise.
But ngifuna sikhulume ngaye Philison because namhla upartnerisha na Palma emuva. Cishe so far ku first half udlale kahle.
Yeah, for now I mean there's no threat or whatsoever that is coming from Moneni Pirates. sikhulume nge-striker semoneni Jesus le besicabanga ukuthi ngizange Jesus we-Arsenal mhlambe ukuthi we're going to see fire but nothing as a result Palma na Piliso bashaya ngomoya lapha emuva and Piliso is able to join the midfield with the ball because there's no pressure that is coming from Jesus.
A player like yena Njongo,
Yeah.
Maybe uphike iFaphosi vele nguphi mhlambe lokucabanga ukuthi bekangakwenza ngcono because ushanga right.
Yeah, I think he should have taken an extra touch because that defender may far from me. Angene kuma 6, then you don't even need the power, just need to direct the ball to far post. So labeka kona it gave me a chance ukuthi akhona ukuyisave. Simbona ukuthi bona save le bola le.
Sizwe lwethu cishe ngathi ba-understandana nabo bo lapha phambili bonhlanhla
Yeah.
naye Njongo.
I like the rotation ya Ntanta ya Sizolethu na Njongo. Sometimes you see Sizolethu on the left, you see Ntanta on the right, and they are able to find them a combination passes. So for them, I think by now they should be having a goal. I mean, they created a chance Sizolethu coming from the right, wakona pass Ntanta. Unfortunately, there was a player who was too close, right? So I like the rotation from them.
Kulama teams njengoba Swallows siyabona athola ama-chances siceda kubona i-Moneni Pirates siceda kubona Mbabane Swallows lamanye ngiphi mhlambe team le-impressile kule first half le.
I'm a little bit worried Mbabane Swallows because if you don't take these chances, when you come back second half, this game might change. And might change the game, you will start playing against time.
Yeah.
Then so panic. So the chances about only and I believe when they come back, they must make sure until they find a goal.
Any changes mhlambe if when a bon coach ndawucela kuMbabane Swallows any changes lobona ukuthi ingathi ayadzingeka kuMbabane Swallows.
I will put in Karas for Sizwe, I think for Mbabane Swallows. I think to add the pressure to Moneni. I think the combination of Njongo, combination of Sizolethu, but you will need an extra person to talk on sharp because Karas can shoot from anywhere and he can run. So you need those kind of players, especially to get at least one goal. Then it will change the complexion of the game.
Moneni Pirates for a new coach go hamba 0-0 at half time with yona Mbabane Swallows now ubuka le stats sayo Moneni Pirates pole position 48 ka 52 you'll think mhlawumbe Moneni Pirates ngaba ne pole position le better than Mbabane Swallows.
I mean, you expect that all the time when you play Moneni, you expect they will have the ball. But this time around, they don't have the ball. So you can tell, with a change of coaching staff, so you don't expect much from them. But I still believe they will turn this game around if Swallows
Shot on goal, 3 when Mbabane Swallows, 1 Moneni Pirates. But for Mbabane Swallows, shot langaka. Still no goal.
Mbabane Swallows are getting inside the box of Moneni, but the final pass from Sizole to Mzambe from sometime from Njongo, I see the bagate. As a result, otherwise, Bona they had more chances than the Moneni to score goals. The Moneni they are not getting on the other side. For me, I will say they even have a defender as their player which is Arsenal because even if they give him the ball, he loses the ball.
Still besibuka yona ke mhlambe ama-stats ayo igame ye-Moneni Pirates nayo Mbabane Swallows. I-Moneni Pirates ina 48 pole position compared to 52 wayo Mbabane Swallows. Njengoba sashito ke thithi ukuthi they need someone kuMbabane Swallows la utawubona ukuthi athathe lawo ma-shots angaphandle sida ngaphandle or angekhathe boxing for Moneni Pirates. Bongena njani wena umcoach?
For now, abatali kupasa le bola, bayipasa le bola, but they must circulate it even better. The movement yabo le bola ayihambe kakhulu. Now it's slow because I Swallows kuseyiphelele ngemuva, they recover kanti babangazama kwenda fast, but sebenzisa sibonelo ngale on the left side. I think is putting pressure on them and I think the cut as well. So if bamsebenzisa kakhulu bamthola kakhulu bola, I think they will get into the box.
First half uthithe ucabanga ukuthi kutaba i-draw.
Yeah.
Kwaba i-draw.
Yeah.
Full time score?
Swallows have got a chance to win this one.
The Swallows?
Yeah.
Because by creating my chances, not Kuti Tony is a former Swallows player, but Kuti Bawa create my chances. Usho njalo ke Tony uthi full time ngenteka Mbabane Swallows even an advantage compared to yona Moneni Pirates. I win le game. Lokungenda ukuthi mhlambe coach wayo Mbabane Swallows kumphule yona I-pressure. Back to you Fabrice utakujoina TT later but qala kuwe Fabrice Msonera comment report.
All right, thank you very much to the field reporter team there by Linda Dlamini, our in-house host, alongside legend Tony Titi who will also join me shortly for commentary for the second half. Now, this is the home side, that is the Moneni Pirates, trying to warm up. Let's see, and could be a change. Black and white outfit in the usual now outfit. Not for the supporters, have waited for long. They need really a breakthrough, if anything, is to go by and maybe get 3 points of the day. And changing of sides mean now this time around Moneni Pirates will be the one to start the second half. Now there's a change. Out is the number 29 of Moneni Pirates. That is Jesus, Blandon Jesus. Incoming in is number 15, Andile Mamba. Jesus, the striker, really failed to hit the mark in the first half. Jesus out. In is Andile Mamba for Moneni Pirates. First substitution of this encounter. Now the Buccaneers will get us underway here at the Mavso Sports Center, and quickly we're in. Second half. What's the expectation, Tony?
Solos they solve pressure first half. They had a couple of chances to score. Hence, I believe if you don't take your chances, Moneni will get one chance and will score. But I'm not surprised with the substitution in Moneni. I think Jesus has so he deserves good keep.
Now the Swallows blue and red outfit today complements that they are an away team now. That's a chance for the visiting side to try and see if they can hurt the Buccaneers. Now they haven't made a change, so we have to wait and see how quickly it's going to be a throw. Tsebula Pumlani, really in the colors of their team, black and white, dancing, not knowing what's happening in the field of play, but just being in the same area with the team is enough. They don't have to watch, but they can just dance the entire 90 minutes. There was contact between Pakule, the number 12 of Moneni Pirates, and also these of Mbabane Swallows. Now, the change has been made, Tony, by the Moneni Pirates side. Andy Remamba is in. Yeah. On the side of Mbabane Swallows, especially on this side, number 21, Masebura Pumlan. Are you happy, or maybe a change is needed? Front-wise, Njongo, should it be a change as well? There's Karas on the bench. There's the likes of also, Manoa Flowers on the bench. Can we see a change also from the Mbabane Swallows side?
Yeah, Fabrice, I think sooner or later, I want to change. Maybe you add firepower up front. You bring Karas in, but I still want to see the combination of Sizolwetu, Lebe Ikona first half, and Bonjongo. I still want to see it. So,
Tony, that's a chance. That's a beautiful shot. Well hit, well taken. The goalkeeper of Moneni Pirates, Nyao, was well positioned. You talked about his talent, Tony, and what's when you see from a good goalkeeper. Well positioned, didn't panic, but well composed. We get back to that. Andile already making an impression, just arriving. Andile Mamba, the number 15 of Moneni Pirates, but not against the Swallows captain, Njongo. Fighting with the ball down. He managed to disappear, Njongo. Is it a chance, Tantangwenya? It's not over. In the box, but too long and too wide and too out of order. This man right here is smiling. He's past the level of getting angry. He's decided to smile. Now there are signs of Mbabane Swallows starting the second half on a really good note. Ngambule has been really trending. Trying to watch in the first half. This is the shot I was talking about. Oof, well hit. That's a beauty.
Yeah.
That's a heavy shot, Tony. And I think he just needed to pick an angle that was supposed to be in the back of the net. Now, let's see if the Buccaneers can be back into the game. See the chance. Gets to Pico. Using the left foot. I don't know if he's stylish, but he loses the ball to Lizwe. It's back to the Buccaneers. Pico. And interchanging with Viragati Subsiso, but it's a throw for Mbabane Swallows. Nampalala Richard, the standing in interim coach. He looks worried, but he'll be quite impressed, Tony, with what the boys have done so far. I mean, for his first job now in charge.
Yeah, he must be worried. I mean, Swallows, they're starting to get behind his back four with a couple of shots in the early minutes of the second half. So he must be worried. I don't know if he's going to make another change, because the ball circulation from Moneni is too slow. It's giving Swallows a chance to come back and defend.
Oh, Menzi. Looking for Andy Mamba, but Ngabure was the first on the ball. Oof. It was a touch, but ref has allowed the proceedings to carry on. Now, over. Swallows really trying to control this midfield so well. Now, Story dealing with the Sizzleto Shabara, another headache, I would say, in terms of good players in today's activities. Is gets Jomo. But quickly the Buccaneers are back. Pico also loses the ball. It's a Bula. Jomo. I think Tuari, Captain Fantastic Menzi. He's still on his feet and he's still not happy with what he's seeing in the field of play. It's a hard and demanding coach, so you understand his reasons. Menzi and Vugile playing 1-2s. Vugile has got 2 goals, by the way, in this season as a left back, so it tells you his quality as a left back. Now, this is the man that came in for Jesus and Mamba. Let's see if there's a difference that he's going to bring in. Sizzleto trying to overtake Story, but really didn't work for him. And Mamba. Beautiful play by Pakule, reading the game so well in the midfield. Now, if you are to ask yourself, would there be a chance for the two teams maybe to once again meet? That's the knockout tournament, so anything is possible. Ngonyama Cup recently launched, so there's a chance for the two teams to once again renew the challenge. Young man, it's a beautiful pass, but couldn't hit the target. Now General gets Pico teasing, beautiful pass. You say Tony Palmer, they might have said that, but he still has got it. Now Shabalala, that's a foul. That must be a foul, and that's a free kick, and he wants to take it. Yeah, in this position, he is good as well.
He is good.
What could be his complaint, Tony, the coach, if now he's won a free kick?
Of course, he's a demanding coach. I mean, now he must be demanding that there should have been someone in the box, even though they got a foul. But I would have loved if Batola free kick Naikaras was on the pitch. It could have been a different story.
Now, smart as he is, you know, We have to deal with the good free kick takers in this Mbabane Swallows side. There is Newman. There is also the likes of Manova. There is also Omokina. So the team captain looks like he's going to take it. Is it going to be a curve? Is it going to be just straight into the net? Is it a cross into the box? Let's see. He's opening his eyes, monitoring the situation. Now Newman crosses. Boom! That was a chance. Tony, the timing. It just needed to hit the target. That was a beautiful cross.
It looks like it was on target, but a Swallows player, they came across the ball. Maybe if he didn't touch the ball, was going in.
That's this way.
Yeah.
Touching the ball with the head. Now they loved it. So if they can kept entertained in that way, I don't think there'll be any complaints. Now quickly, the Swallows side. It's again taking over to cross. Newman. Oof. I agree, Tony. Chances of that going in were very high if no one touched it.
Yeah.
Oh, some quiet moments on the Buccaneers technical bench. Oh, General doing what he does best. Oh, but I think Manova, or rather Kina, not Manova, Kina, is supposed to be punished for that, but the ref has decided to not give a yellow card. This must be tough, Tony, playing this instrument for the entire 90 minutes. Must be really a loyal supporter.
I suppose they're big paid for doing that.
And yeah, 5 minutes away from approaching the hour mark. Jongo had a couple of chances in the first half, but
Yeah.
couldn't benefit them. Probably, Tony, it's not his day today.
Yeah, maybe, but I like the speed. Like Nigasona in Mbabane Swallows. I wouldn't take him out for now. Instead, I will add a Garas on him and see if we have got all these players, 4 players running at the defense of Moneni Pirates.
Now Menzi to take the free kick. Menzi looking for Kambule, but it's tough now. It's actually corner kick for the Moneni Pirates side. So Matsebula thought it was going to be a throw. So let's see if Pico manages to put it in the back of the net or deliver to the rest of the team. Set pieces has been part of the challenge for the Swallow side. In the box, well defended by Omokina. Enzi relinquish the ball again. Ball is flying in the field of play. Fugire gets Pico in a position where he loves being there. Ooh, that's a beauty. The overstep. But thinking maybe he looks like he was going to overcook it, but
Yeah,
that's a beautiful challenge. And managing to... It's like the field is slippery, Tony. Is it an issue of maybe there was a bit of rain or what?
It could be the fact that there was a first game, of course, in it, but you need to get the right equipment for this kind of fields. Maybe get a 6-star instead of the multi.
Now General in the midfield. Beautiful control, especially leadership qualities. General. Interchange with Pico and also Stole Menzi. Pirates is very strategic when releasing the ball. They don't really rush into the action. Now Pakule gets to General. General on the left side, there is Pico. Going up, there is Vugire. Pico to General, probably the man of the match if nothing changes, Tony. Crossing the box, but it's disappointing for him.
Disappointing, yeah. I mean, it was a bad cross. I mean, you've got bodies in the box. Put the ball there, put it the right weight on it. At least make the keeper work.
Now, 58 minutes into the game, and a lot is expected between the two sides. Tony, you talked about how they both need 3 points.
Yeah.
And how maybe haven't started the season really comfortably as they expected. How beautiful play there by Viragati. Now this is dealing with Pakuli. Gets to Newman. Is well handled by Sizoloetu. But they have lost the ball quickly. Is Pirates looking for Ngambole. But Njongo there to defend the situation. General gets to Tore. Store kept on insisting. Store. Oh, that's a throw. He thought he had a chance maybe, and playing back the ball, there was a chance for him maybe and his teammates to regroup and gain positions. Now we hit the hour mark of this encounter. We are 30 minutes away from the conclusion, but it's been quite entertaining. Yes, no goal yet, but it's been quite entertaining from both sides. It's Bakure, General Pico, but it's a throw, which is going to be a challenge, Tony, because to the supporters, they will want to see how this situation will be handled.
Yeah.
Now, what a player. He's been hit by injuries, says Retu. Others for no injuries. On his good day, he is a heart problem. He is very good to watch. He is one of the key players in the country on his good day.
Yeah. Now we are seeing signs of a fatigue from him. He hasn't played much games, so you can tell because Lokala Pasqua can now. This is he's done now. His game is finished because he hasn't played much, and injury. So for me, I wouldn't risk putting him back. Maybe bring in Karas.
Now they're in full song, enjoying themselves on home soil. They know what it means to play with the Mbabane Swallows. Oh, what a chance, but I would say the ref has to be very careful. They love their team, the Buccaneers. And if they're to get 3 points now and win this game, it will bring a record of 4 consecutive meetings between the two sides where Swallows has so far failed to beat them.
Yeah.
Quite a story, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, it never used to be like this. But now it does look like they've got an upper hand.
It's a throw. General Momo insisting that won't go beyond this area. Now John. Oh, beautiful play there. Teasing. Oh, from this way. So many talented players in this Mbabane Swallows. Is it the identity of Coach Caleb, Tony, wanting players who are both players?
Of course, I mean, he does want both players. He also does want players that now we see the change.
Now the changes here coming in is the number 7 for Mbabane Swallows. And we're talking about this change, that is the Pandemoya. Now we're talking about also the number 25 of Mbabane Swallows, Bongi Makagura. So this is the change you said you've been waiting for.
Yeah.
And then with Karas now in presence, is it time now to say the goals are going to come in?
You expect a little bit of running. You expect shots at goals. He's a robust player. There he goes.
Karas with the left.
He's
foot.
looking to shoot.
Gonna take a shot at some point, but it's not going to be easy because the defense of these Buccaneers also are there to monitor the situation. But what a beautiful change by the Mbabane Swallows technical bench. Probably there will be an influence. Same with the Buccaneers. They made a fantastic change now, and quickly to Vugile. He's found himself a home.
Yeah, true.
How he struggled at some point.
Yeah.
Pakule, dealing with Karas, Bongi Makagura, who just came in full of energy and full of strength. Now, was not showing it. Let's stole it. Oh, it's a trick to try to win a corner kick, and it has worked for the Buccaneers. Let's see. Beg your pardon, that is a throw, not a free kick. Let's see if there's a chance that maybe they could have set this side. Ooh, that's a really rough tackle. Should be very careful, Tony, with that.
I mean, but it's a foul. I mean,
make sure that you go, you get the ball. If you don't get the ball, you might not come back in the field of play.
Yeah, because it's lunging on the player.
So tell me about this man, Tony, as an assistant coach.
The most important thing about him is that he understands the players. The players are free to talk.
It's a chance, Tony. But Pico, this man right here, after giving advices, can't believe that they nearly conceded on the near post. But Menzi gives the cross. Pico, what was he supposed to do here, Tony? Because it looks like he's bringing it back into the box to find the number 7, Bosbo Nelo Vilagati.
Yeah, from the pressure, Lebega told Vele had to bring it back, but unfortunately, his teammates they are not on the same page now. Otherwise, he brought it back. There was supposed to be someone there finishing.
Now, Buccaneers on some occasions, they are becoming indeed a problem. Pico. Gets Spono Vilagati, but no more, and the rest quickly encounters. This is Mbabane Swallows. It's a chance. Joe, but lost his control and energy when meeting with the Citro defenders. Shortly, but for now 67 minutes into the game, still Mbabane Swallows nil. Mbabane Swallows nil, Mbabane Pirates nil. Now it's a chance for the Buccaneers, but well defended by the defense headed by Mandra Palma. That was in. Just needed someone just to touch the ball. Let's see if Pandumoya can pander this right side of the Mbabane Swallows side. General quickly. The Buccaneers, they don't want the pressure to be reduced. They want to keep the momentum. General Rico. Reading of the game from Karas Bongi. Also having an injury, a scary injury last season. Yeah. Everyone thought that maybe his football career is over. Now there's still some names that we might see from the Buccaneers side on the bench. The number 20 also, that is Richard Ofusu on the left side of your screen, holding his mouth. So anything is possible, Tony. There is still time, 22 minutes. Chance, but well cleared by Story and the rest. Karas managed to win the ball. It's a beautiful cross in the box, but you wonder with him, Tony, when he crosses and then when he shoots, sometimes it's totally the same.
Yeah, it's more of the same. If you look at now, it was more like a cross, but he was taking a shot as well.
It's a magic left foot from the Mbabane Swallows.
It's got so much power.
True. Kick above goalkeeper Nyao, but what a try by Panamoya. These are things you want to see from Mbabane Swallows side. Should attack more, provide more with those serious challenges. Now General looks like he want to take the entire team by himself across the box, but it was a beautiful shot by the Moneni Pirates. Now, the recent actions seem to have brought their supporters on their feet. Gambule, the young man, he's got 2 goals so far also this season. So scoring today will put him to number 3 in terms of the top scorers. Out corner kick. It's a header. Gets them to General. It's another corner kick, cross in the box rather. It's a beautiful ball. Goalkeeper Sananeze Matabale being able to save it perfectly. The question is for you, Tony, is he still the number 1 goalkeeper for Mbabane Swallows? Noma, you would say Bongiswa Romario Tlamini is the number 1.
Okay, for me, I think with his experience, you will give him the number 1. And I think the competition between him and Bongiso, yenda le team ukuthi mhlambe nabo bacompete le team mhlambe ibe show ukuthi nayo emuva they are secured with their goalkeepers.
This was a beautiful header, but not enough power to worry goalkeeper Sananeze Matabela. So 19 minutes away from the conclusion of this game. I'm not saying a goal.
Anyone Lolo shall call me Tabesai winning the game, because I think just in the Moneni Pirates you call Pumelaining Matabe Shais and by lining. So there is a chance with him coming, but if Lingena any team long for they'll win the game.
Some analysis from a former player of Mbabane Swallows himself, captain them as well, had a spell in the Republic of South Africa with SuperSport United. Tony, they don't know that the last time SuperSport United won the league, it was when you were still playing there. So which means you have to go back for SuperSport United to win the league.
There's no SuperSport anymore.
Yeah, but for those who support the team, they know. So they know that's the name of the team. Now,
Yeah.
18 minutes before we come to the conclusion of the encounter. Really progressing well in life, 2020 Tabete. Now a coach, Bolonjeni Hospice. So credit goes to his hard work. Now, General, but well defended by Swallows. Gets pick up as a pass, but he has a hard work to do to get across, but well defended. The cross was quite too weak. Pakula shot, but there's some work to do. Now, both teams are lacking finishers, Tony. They just need that last finish, especially the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I mean, the final ball as well, very poor. Credit to Moneni, because now they are getting into the Swallows box. But now the final touch, both sides are being affected by the final touch. We still have to see if the strikers can finish. But for now, the final touch is very bad.
Now, Caleb Ngwenya, former Moneni Pirates coach, now Mbabane Swallows coach, Funny how the game of football keep on changing. Keeps on left Mbabane Swallows to go coach Moneni Pirates. Now left Moneni Pirates back to Mbabane Swallows. Karas now with those throws, long balls in the box. But now standing still was able to get the ball. Now stored it. Fighting for the ball in the midfield is not easy. Supporters ready to engage in case we hear the last whistle. So it's a league game, so even if there is a draw, so it will count for a point each. But knowing where Mbabane Swallows is right now, I don't think they will afford to lose 3 points today. They need the 3 points, Tony, if they're to keep on improving their chances of fighting for the league.
Of course, I mean, you need to get the 3 points today. They haven't won a game in 4 games. So both teams, they do need the win. But for Mbabane Swallows, if they get at least the 3 points, it will get them closer to the top.
So if I was to ask Tony, what's been the challenge with your team, Swallows? I mean, lack of consistency, especially this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's a totally new team. New players being brought in. First, you need to understand the culture of the team. Then you need to understand the mission and the vision at Mbabane Swallows. You don't just play. Any game, you need to win. You need the points. You need to win. If it's a cup, you need to go through. So they must understand that first. So it's not easy with the pressure of playing for Mbabane Swallows.
Now, 15 minutes away from the last whistle of this encounter. Kambole continues to become a problem for the Buccaneers. Now, Pico. Crossing the box, but sense of tiredness from the Moneni Pirates players, Tony. Sense some players maybe look a little bit tired.
They might be tired as well because, I mean, Mbabane Swallows training is always hard. So,
but they are not tired.
They are not tired. I don't think they are tired because look at the pressure they're also putting. I mean, they're getting into the final third of Mbabane Swallows. They're also putting pressure. They're getting crosses and corners in there.
We get a Kumalo with the cross. Pico. Pico, but well defended by the midfield. The throws in. They want to surprise Sananeze Mataura at some point, Tony. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're finding him quite still and ready. Now Pandomoya. Sabura gets the striker still a chance. Oh, this could be the moment for Swallows, but too long for himself. He just needed to protect and control the ball, and he failed to do that. So it's back in the legs of Pirates now. Beautiful play there by Story. Looking for anyone in front, but Kambule was well positioned, but a little bit of traffic around him. Ball's being played in one side and then interchange of passes. Now Karas still a chance for Ndrongo, but well defended. It's another corner kick. Now it's cooking, Tony. This is what you wanted. You wanted the partnership of Karas and Ndrongo, and this is probably the moment where we might see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's so unfortunate that Naris Katz is young as a parent, but I think we're still going to see a couple of combinations in the next few minutes because they know each other. They've played together before and they've created a couple of goals together. They've scored goals as well, so you expect within Glama minutes Lasel.
Now 10 minutes to go. young man Gambule has really had a good game, eh?
Yeah.
Including Biko, including the number 4 general. So those are some of the majority of the Pirates players with the potential man of the match award. It's a chance for the Buccaneers. Pico now. Oversteps Pico.
Oh! Palma.
There we go. Moment of the afternoon. Palma, the ever-experienced, managed to bring Pico in the box. The question remains, was there contact? 1, 2, is that a penalty? We have a review, but it will be debatable. Tony, what's your take?
From the first instance, I think it's a penalty. Don't dive. Don't dive in the box. You're a defender. Stay on your feet. And now he's diving in there.
Now, the penalty has been given. So, Tony, we agree that it's a penalty. We stand on the truth. That's a penalty.
Yeah,
that's what's in the box. But don't you think maybe a yellow card as well?
I think if they give a penalty, they don't give a yellow card now. Yeah.
Now it's a chance for the Buccaneers to take the lead. Remember, Vugile, the number 24, the left back, has got already 2 goals. So he scores this penalty. It's going to be his 3rd goal of the season. That is Vugile Kumalo. The Buccaneers left back. He's been fantastic to watch this season. Now interaction with the ref and Sandanese close by to listen to the conversation. This man right here waits. Vugile Kumaro, the number 24, he knows it's very important that he puts it in the back of the net. There's probably a substitution that is supposed to take place right now. Kumaro knows that the entire Moneni family right now is relying on him. Experience at the national team level for Sandanese Matabeda would have to be brought into play right now. So let's wait and see.
Given to Moneni Pirates.
Oh, what a beautiful challenge by Pico Sbanze. Quality.
Yeah. I mean, that is what we expect him to do. Get into the box. He's good in 1v1. Get into the box. Do the step overs.
Now, it's Kumaro against Matabera. Left-footed. Let's see how it is. Shot inside the net. That's a beauty. Well placed. Technique. There was nothing much Sandanese Matabera could do. This man right here, probably in the form of his life. That's a beautiful finish. Look how much it means for him, Tony. But that's a beautiful penalty overall.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, well-taken penalty away from the goalkeeper. We know Matabela is also good in saving penalties. But this one was taken, it was away from him with a good pace, and you keep it low. It's difficult for the goalkeeper to get there.
Oh, beautiful technique. He knew that you are dealing with a left-footed player, but what a finish. Now, Kumar now has got 3 goals, probably the most as a left back in this season across all the teams. So it's 1, Moneni Pirates, Mbabane Swallows, they still have to come to the party. And if the game is to end like this will be the 4th consecutive defeat of Mbabane Swallows whenever playing Moneni Pirates in the past 24 months. Tony, there is so much history between the two sides. There's so much noise right here at the Mavso Sports Center. There's so much courage. Your side needed 3 points. Looks like those chances are fading out. Is there a way to come back from this?
Yeah, Fabrice, you got to risk it now. You got to risk it. If you've got a striker on the bench, you put him in. You play with 3 strikers. You force a throw at least. I mean, we all know that playing for Swallows, so it's not easy. The supporters won't take this. They expect at least, if you don't win, at least play a throw.
Now Ngambule gets Anti Mamba in the box. It's got a foul. Palma, the penalty giveaway defender. It's like now Swallows are in a hurry. Karas This could be the move. Ooh, look, that is not even running. That is flying. Karas looking for Jongo, but there's a little bit of a delay. Wanted to hit with a beautiful technique. Manova, General, but Shongwei and his defense, they look quite intact. The man of the moment right here for the Buccaneers, Fugira Kumalo. What a game he's had so far, controlling the left foot and the technique with this penalty. Less power, but the technique. He knew what he was doing. Probably he knows that today is their day as the Buccaneers. I think he will get enough sleep tonight, knowing that he managed to give his side 3 points. Look how much it means for them, the supporters. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful celebration from the Buccaneers. Manova, Pakule control the midfield so well as well. But there was a touch between Pakule and Manova. Receives a yellow card. I don't think Palmer right now is in the best moment in terms of thinking right now. He feels like everyone will be blaming him. Even the camera now is showing him. He knows that the blame will go to him. Now it's the contact from Manova to Pakule. I wonder really if there was a chance with the ball. Now 5 minutes away. Is this the results we expected, Tony?
Not really. I mean, yes, both teams, they came into this game having not won a game in 4 games. Either way, one of them was going to win today, but Swallows created chances first half. They should have taken the lead first half, but unfortunately they did not. And normally when you miss the chances, the other team get one chance and you lose that game.
Let's see the captain, my captain, fantastic captain Menzies Milane, if he's able to create another special moment for the Buccaneers, crossing the box but too low. Oh, gets Pico. I'm wondering the supporters have been singing his name right now. He is the man of the moment with that really attempt where he gave his side penalty. Now, suppose they've got 3 or 4 minutes to go if they have a chance to be back in the game. Tony suggesting that maybe draw is the supporters' mind, but a defeat really won't go well, considering that this is their 4th defeat. I mean, the 4th game without a win, rather.
Yeah.
So there's so much at stake between the two sides. Fugire Kumalo, the penalty winner. Karas. I would say maybe had he started the game, Tony, we could be talking about a different story.
Yeah.
And, the strength of long balls. He's complaining about Biko being too close to the throwing line. His throw, Nyao has got so much work to do, but managed to handle the situation quickly. Now this is the Buccaneers and Mamba, but it's a throw. They will try probably play around with the remaining 3 to 5 minutes more, and maybe and hope that this could be the final score. They know that they have to protect this victory, Tony, if they are to walk away with 3 points.
Of course, this is what you normally do when you are leading 5 minutes, 3 minutes to go. Then you try to kill the time, kill the game, kill the momentum of the game. You don't need more goals, you just need to finish the 3, 4, 5 minutes.
Now, I don't know if I should say they look dejected or surprised. But some of them are just saying, let's wait for the final whistle and we will confirm if we've won or lost. For others, they're just living in the moment. Sabura. Ref really highlighting the importance. This man right here, this man of the moment, we get a Kumalo, great left-footed. Now Gambule, General stole it. But Tunzi was able to protect his 18 area. Tabela. Oh, was that really necessary? Now, the game seemed to be taking a different twist, knowing that it's the dying moments. But on Matsebura, that should be another card. Against Pico, I don't think he will walk away easily. Tony, what's your take on that? Was that challenge necessary? Was it a card important?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think frustration now is growing. It's growing on them. I think they should be trying to get the ball, keep the ball, try and find spaces behind the Moneni Pirates defense.
I mean, this was really harsh, quite unnecessary.
It's reckless.
Went for the player, not for the ball.
Yeah.
And then you ask yourself, if this was to be done in the early stages of the first half. Now,
3 minutes additional time.
there are those who are waiting by the gates to avoid the shame. So they will just wait for the added 3 minutes to finish. And they will be able to walk away knowing that they have lost 3 points. If you're a Swallow supporter. Now, Andy Remember. Oh, challenge that is Ngambure, but Palmer and the rest managed to fight for it. Momo had a good game, but maybe failed to control his nerves at some times. Fegani Kumalo trying to protect his lead. Issue of game management right now, I would say, it's taking the center stage. Now Jomo, probably the last chance for the Mbabane Swallows. Set across, but Stole ensured that there was not a chance. This man right here, the ever-experienced Andra Palmer, giving away a penalty. Now Matabera, Newman, crossing the box, looking for Karas. There is a Story to deal with. Clears the ball. Swallows have got a minute and a couple of seconds. That is Richard Ofosu, which I think Moneni Pirates they have brought in an idea of trying maybe to protect their 1 goal, Tony.
Yeah, which it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, you don't need more goals now. Yeah, only maybe 2 minutes to play. So try and kill the game.
No chance, but I think really now coming out is going to be Biko Sbanze, replaced by Richard Ofosu, another midfielder who can also play sometimes as a defender and back wing and right wing and left wing, so he's an all-round player. Jongo had a good first 45 minutes. Still failed to score. Will not really count this as one of the best games of his career. Anytime from now, the man in the center will be able to bring us to the end of this encounter. There you have it. Pirates, the Buccaneers have once again done it. 4 in a row. To people like him, it means a lot. Not sure about Tony Tititsabetse, but for the supporters here at the Mausa Sports Center, they know that once again, They have done it against the Mbabane Swallows. Courtesy of that penalty by Vugani Kumalo. This team right here, even though Jesus could not do much in the first half, but his side has managed to get 3 points. Moneni Pirates won, that is Mbabane Swallows nil. What a game it was, Tony. Quickly before I read this, how would you summarize this entire 90 minutes?
For me, it was a game of two halves. Swallows had the first half, and second half Moneni took it over. And for Swallows, if you miss your chances, the other team will get one chance and they score. So, as you say now, Moneni Pirates got the chance to score the penalty and they score. They won the game.
All right, look at what it means for them. And did Mamba, who came into the second half. The likes of Tulani Ngwenya. So, as much as they were not involved in the game, but coming out to share the victory. Now, with these 3 points, how much does this change the table, Tony, in terms of Moneni Pirates moving up in points?
Of course, it brings Moneni Pirates level with Mbabane Swallows, probably on top with goals, more goals. But for Swallows, it doesn't get any better because they've gone 5 games now without a win.
Okay, things have changed during your time, Tony. We know how you used to ensure that such thing would not happen. Now, the Buccaneers, when we started the game, we talked about how winning this will be the 4th time in a row. We'll have to go back to October 26, 2024, 1-0. March 10th, 2025, 2-1 Mbabane Swallows. And then, of course, April 13, Moneni Pirates 3-0. And what an encounter we've enjoyed so far here, which shows the importance of the game of this magnitude. So, Tony, they'll go home with some courage, knowing that they were able to get 3 points on home soil because they were hosting. But does this determine how their season goes? They don't have a coach yet who is permanent.
Yeah.
They have to make some final adjustment with the currently Richard Ngampalara in charge.
Yeah, for them it boosts their confidence. I mean, the 3 points today. Now we must play 4 games, bang a win today. I mean, they'll take it from there. At least you're going to the next game with a little bit of a confidence and with a positive mind that you're going to win. But as for Swallows, it's a different story. So now we're going back to the drawing board and trying to fix what really you don't know if it worked well today. Because otherwise they gave a good performance. They gave a good first 45 minutes. They should have taken a lead, maybe 2 goals, but they did not do that. So as a result, they lose this game. So for them, I think I hope they will go back and fix it.
Now, young and old, girls and mothers, all of them have gathered now to enjoy the 3 points of the Buccaneers, Moneni Pirates. As usual, they always do this in a way to thank their supporters for the attendance. What a game it was. And of course, it brings us to the end of the 90 minutes here, but we've enjoyed some good football, leading football, and some history between the two teams. Now it's a fight that goes on for Mbabane Swallows. Here at the Mapsa Sports Center, Fabrice Musonera, I was in the company of Linda Dlamini, who I'm crossing over to right now. What a game it was, Linda. Over to you. Moneni Pirates 1, Mbabane Swallows 0.
Full time lapha ke enkundleni esemavuso lapho khona bekutholana iqembu leMoneni Pirates litholane nelicembu le Mbabane Swallows akathambelike kahle tinyoni taseMbabane kodwa ke mabhakajuju aseMoneni njengoba siva ukuthi lelive lemabhakajuju 1-0 Moneni Pirates ligoli lakhe ke Vukile kaKhumalo lapha enkundleni yasemavutso semidlalo mbili kilandzelana solo iMoneni Pirates inqoba kuMbabane Swallows njengoba siyakhumbula ukuthi kulast game yanqoba yona iMoneni Pirates ngemagoli amathathu kulinye uhambe kanjalo kumdlalo lapha enkundleni yasemavutso lengicabanga kusito tindzaba letimnanzi taye coach Caleb long former coach wayo iMoneni Pirates kanti ke usobuya kwesibili kuyo iMbabane Swallows njengoba bekavele aliqeqesha ngaphambi kokuthi aye khona kuMoneni Pirates kodwa ngala kuMoneni Pirates coach Richard wakancamphalala lebekungumdlalo wakhe wokuqala anikwe utona phela ematomu ekuthatha tinzambo kuMac Mwase lohambile kuMoneni Pirates wakhona wabuyela khona eMalawi anqobile ke mabhakajuju njengoba ngisho iMoneni Pirates nga 1-0 kodwa nje la umdlalo lo dlale wagcama namuhla nguPico wakasibanze former Mbabane Swallows player yena Pico wakasibanze sitamthola yena Pico simkhulumise Pico simthole ukuthi ingabe kuhambe kanjani cishe tonke tinvo sive ukuthi ingabe kudlala against your former team udlale kanjani kodwa ke la ngeceleni kwami ngalesine ku pre-match besina coach Zenzile Mbofu washo ukuthi cha lo mdlalo lona utaba likhulu kakhulu coach a very beautiful game on your side iMoneni Pirates uyibona ihamba kanjani game
No, ihambe kahle kakhulu njengoba ngasho on Thursday ukuthi being a leader doesn't mean to be there up front. Whether you are behind the scenes or what, it's fine. So I'm thankful to the supporters and thanks for the good game because the players worked according to the plan.
But nje coach nasibuka ukuthi Vukile who scored the penalty former Mbabane Swallows player Biko lothola man of the match former Mbabane Swallows player nishaya former Mbabane Swallows coach.
Actually Biko is a Moneni development player. So to me besimvakashisile nyalo so buye ekhaya. As for Vukile well kufuna ekhaya abantu ukuthi mbala umcoshi mayinde inkingo yakhulumisa.
Ishon le result lena coach because ni trainile i-team throughout the week ishon mhlambe kini nale team because bese kumdlalo leng4 ningakhona ukuthi niwin.
It's a boost because for now bekutoba likhuni ngabe sidliwe even the coach lobuya bekutoba likhunyana uyabona so nyalo it's a motivation naye seeing positive results and the team is actually showing that they can play. They are a strong team, one of the top teams here.
Sabonga coach.
Sabonga man.
Coach Zenzile Mbofu lo interim coach yayo iMoneni Pirates ngamfuna coach weMbabane Swallows coach Caleb wakangwenya simthole coach hard luck lo munye utakusho ukuthi you played very well more especially I first half ngekubuka kwakho igame ihambe besides the result ihambe kanjani.
I think I cannot fault my boys for an effort in this game. We were just unfortunate to lose this game. We could have finished it first half with the host of chances we created. So it was just unfortunate. They tried. They tried. I'm taking positives going to the next game. We will fight very hard to win our next game.
Ngikuphi nje coach lo cabanga kumele ukulungise kakhulu njengoba usho ukuthi wa createile ma chances first half even i ball possession beyivuma wena 52 ka 48.
Lapses are holding us at the back. Again another defensive 150-50 the ball, you go with the attack instead of protecting the ball. Those final margins have cost us so many matches. But having said that, I think the boys showed up in this game.
Isho kuthini coach le result namuhla kuwe nale team because secishe sayimidlalo.
It's very difficult for the boys. I feel for them. And that's why they played talent out like that. They wanted to win the game.
Thank you so much, coach.
Thank you so much.
Coach weMbabane Swallows coach Caleb uyasho ukuthi igame yanamuhla bekumele bayiwine njengoba they created ama chances la enough ukuthi bebangayiwina njengoba ngishito ngathi man of the match kule game lena kube ngibiko wakasibanze Biko congratulations boy you win against a team lebe bolekile Moneni Pirates kuboleke Mbabane Swallows I feeling nje kudlala against Mbabane Swallows uthole man of the match.
Ngicela ukubonga Lifuba, ngibonge bo chairman, ngibonge abaphathi for giving me the opportunity to join Moneni Pirates. Coming to today's game, I think obviously I anticipated they're gonna come at me. I'm playing against the former team Miami, so I think ngile kuphela nje motivation bengiyidinga overall.
Bekumntwa kanganani Biko ukuthi ubuyele ku Moneni Pirates uyoqala kabusha yo career uyi revive ube ngilo Biko bamva inqumbi labamthembako labamateko ukuthi u talented.
I think ekhaya kusekhaya. This is all the love bengiyidinga, and then nginiketa motivation. I'm able to be myself and express ngale ndlela. So yeah, I think ngiloko nje kuphela.
Lastly, singayibona performance le kanje throughout the season kuwe nakule team.
Yes, I still have a lot to prove. I think ngisaba owa nalabamfu. I owe it to the club and everyone else lokubelivela game.
Thank you so much, Big.
Ngibonga kakhulu.
Ngubiko wakasibanze umdlali wayo iMoneni Pirates uthole man of the match. He's a former Mbabane Swallows player. Yes, mhlambe i-development player eMoneni Pirates kodwa uyidlalele iMbabane Swallows and udlalile na Tony Tabetse. By the way, isikhulumile ngabiko kusaqala igame sasho ukuthi is a type washo ukuthi is young but very talented. Uthole man of the match namhla.
Very talented. I mean, I think iMoneni namhla winile. For me, if it does this from first minute to the 90th minute, they'll win the game every game. By win because I mean, the penalty is the end. Solo is forcing himself. He's getting to the box. Shala must step over. Shala cross the box in. So it's the kind of a player that you need as a team. That's a match winner for me.
Overall, Tony, first half khulumile ukuthi Mbabane Swallows created my chances.
Yeah.
Second half besikhathe inqumbi bamvu bebagathe ukuthi iMbabane Swallows iwine yangakhoni Moneni Pirates athola only one chance eyisebenzisa.
Into le ndekako vele Polen, if you get chances in the first half and ungawathatha lama chances lawo, i-chance ukuthi the other team get one chance second half ishayile goal, of which when they get the same thing now, and iMbabane Swallows will be feeling sorry for themselves because they had chances first half. Ngabe ichinjele game ile ngabo 2 noma 3.
Kule penalty sorry lekhozwe ngiphalma lo munye ngasho ukuthi experience yakhe but ukhoza ipenalty ngalendlela le and nalendlela le enteke ngayo.
For me, I think he was a bit reckless. Boxing, I thought maybe bekangase dangerous kangako ukuthi besendlula lane ukuthi bonga. So beka reckless, maybe ngampushela ukuthi ayiline ukuthi across the ball, but he was reckless. Uvele wangena nje. And this boy is very talented and he knows to step over. It's difficult to mark step over. Makasha step over, push the ball. Very it's either you get the ball or you get the man. So in this case, Palma to that Biko as a result of a penalty.
But kuvukile the penalty itself against his former team. Cishe ishaye kahle because uyamati Matabela ukuthi utawuya ngaku.
In actual fact dibatani boy too, but the pressure yale penalty le and ngale stage leskiso le minister sesikiwo because if you score this penalty vele we win the game. I think it was brave from Vukile ukuthi ayithathe and he's got a very good left foot. He's got a very good technique. So for me I didn't doubt any minute mangabe yoshaya nguye ukuthi he's going to get there, he's going to hit it hard, but with Matabela knowing ukuthi ngente kashaye ku benginawo ukuthi mhlambe angayisave Matabela.
Overall TT nasibuka cishe both teams iwinile Moneni Pirates ikhale phasi iMbabane Swallows kusho ukuthini le results namuhla kuMbabane Swallows.
The pressure is out because they are going the 5th game now without a win. So for them, they win more than Moneni. Catch up. We know a team like Swallows, the expectations are high. Every season, we expect them to challenge for a real league. So for them, confidence is low, of course. And for Moneni on the other side, confidence. I think they are on level now with Mbabane Swallows points.
Tony, siyabonga futhi bokhona comment bokhona lana analysis till next time. Sikubita la siyabonga futhi.
Siyabonga.
Tony Titi Tabetse loyo former captain wayo national team, former captain wayo iMbabane Swallows lekhale phasi namuhla. Besilapha enkundleni yasemavuso lapho khona kudlale yona iMoneni Pirates idlala neMbabane Swallows. Winile ke iMoneni Pirates nga 1-0 ngeligoli lavukile Khumalo penalty lekhozwe ngMandla Palma. Emidlalweni wokuqala sibone iMbabane Highlanders wina ngamagoli lamabili kulinye ku Young Buffaloes. Labanye abanyenti ke bayasho ukuthi Mbabane Highlanders vele iYoung Buffaloes iyayeyisa ku the past 3 years bese mhlambe sinalo lonke lithimba lebe lapha enkundleni yasemavuso lebe sisithulela wona lo mdlalo lwa bukhoma emsakatweni Eswatini TV sithi nje till next time nasikulethela lomunye womdlalo weMTN Premier League itsila usemavuso usenhlangano ukalanga noma usemkhuzweni kodwa thine nalo lonke lelithimba sithi bye bye.
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire for the unexpected. You embark on journeys to discover new worlds, full of wonder. You choose a path to awaken your senses, to feel the rush of life overwhelm you, a world to make you look up and realize just how inspiring